Mine sveinar heime ved av gjøy med det gulleballe, de andre seks på heidningland og gjøy med det jan I kalle. Vi det ut av Franklande med dyre.
All right, boys and girls of the internet, welcome back to Chapter 9 of Paladin. If you've followed with us thus far, I don't need to list who's playing this game and what their characters are, so we'll go ahead and get started with Chapter 9. If everybody remembers, during the last session, it ended after a particularly treacherous turn of events in Worms, present-day Germany, during Mayfield. Mayfield started as a raucous good time. There was some political maneuvering done. There was to be held two weddings. First, a wedding with King Charlemagne and Desideria of Lombardy. The second wedding was to be held with our own Samson being married to Rolinga. But first, there was a tournament. There was a bear and bull fight. There was a set of challenges. And during those challenges, it came to pass that the feud between Samson's family and the family of Herbeaumont Castle, they came to heads, and it turned out that perhaps the Herbeaumonts had some wickedness in store for Samson. For during the challenge, they were supposed to fight with blunted blades, and it turned out, through the keen eye of one of Samson's new friends, that the Herbeaumonts did indeed have sharp, razor-sharp, deadly blades. And so, after being outed, they ran away with their tail between their legs until time of the weddings. But first, there was a jousting tournament. During that jousting tournament, it was William who emerged victorious against all odds, thanks to the glory of God. But in the final match, he was pitted against his dear friend Renier, and through a twist of fate, William's lance struck Renier square in the head, knocking him from his horse to the ground. He lost consciousness and, indeed, some amnesia, for previously in the evening, Renier received a letter from his lover, Lady Ermeline, and it was a hot, steamy, sexy French poem that Ermeline wrote Renier. And if Renier was to win one of the matches in the jousting tournament, well, she, unchaste though she is, was going to meet him in the stable for a literal romp in the hay. But alas, it is Renier's fate to have forgotten this sultry moment, and due to his injury or whatnot, he missed his rendezvous with his lover. That lover, though, is tending his wounds. But anyhow, moving on to the weddings, King Charlemagne was wedded to Desideria, and if you remember, Samson was nearly poisoned by the communion wine when his friend again saved him with a keen eye. But a dark and dastardly crossbow bolt came from the crowd, striking Samson down, leading to a chase between William, their new ally, Tristan Almond de Bouillon, and some of the would-be assassins from House Herbeumont. Unfortunately, William was incapacitated during the battle, and the culprits got away. Now, We will fast forward. How long did it take all you guys to recover, if I remember?
Took me
Who's the
6
longest? A month?
It was William, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was supposed to be, was it 10 weeks?
Well, he took a major. Did we ever look at that? I mean, I'm not trying to
No,
kill
it's-
him, but
Mortal is, isn't it hit points in one shot, right?
You were dropped to 0 in one shot.
No, I was dropped to 0 on 2.
I have to look. I'm fine with him. I have not had time to look.
well, anyway, I think his was the
Lowest, yeah,
Longest.
this is the worst.
But he wouldn't wait till he was fully healed to join his friends on the battlefield, of course.
Well, all the stuff takes time. This is not 2022. So, at any rate, weeks have gone by. We'll plop down whatever month you want, but that happened at the end of May. Mayfield happened at the end of May. And Renier, William, and Samson have no less been convalescing, whether in Verdun or up near Bastogne and Ardennes. And after this happens, there were lots of rumors flying around about who was responsible for this treachery. Everybody knew about the feud between House Herbeumont and Samson's family, but no one was really caught red-handed in the act as far as the knights go. But there's a strong, unsaid suspicion that House Herbeumont was behind the attack. So I'll let you guys take it away.
Samson had spent the first few weeks convalescing at Worms, as it was quite a tedious and dangerous process to remove the crossbow bolt from his chest. Fortunately for him, he had Lady Rolinga by his side, praying over him and asking God for a full recovery. And though it took the majority of the late spring and summer for him to finally be back to full health, it didn't come without a cost. He didn't seem quite as spry as he used to. His balance was a little more off. And while his strength remained and quickly returned, he seemed a little less than he was before. It took some time to find out who it was that had killed almost him and Sir William and his new friend Sir Tristan. But once he fully recovered, a rage burned inside him, an anger, that of revenge on those who would kill him on his wedding day, no less, and defile the sanctity of a chapel. And once he was fully recovered, he made plans with his friends to seek his revenge.
Here we go. Here's the mortal wound. So you didn't suffer a mortal wound because your hit wasn't all of your hit points, was it?
Yeah, no.
Because you're already knocked down some. If the character is at more than -5 hit points, the wound is always fatal.
But
So for the future, we just have to know this. So if a single hit does as much damage as your total hit points, that's a mortal wound. For a mortal wound, first aid must be successfully applied. Then if they bring you back to 1 or more hit points, you suffer 3 rolls on statistics loss table. And then you still need chirurgery. But if that mortal wound knocks you to more than -5, Sounds like you're a goner. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Sounds right to me. Okay, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead,
No.
Sim. Rachette.
Yeah, so Renier also convalesced in worms, along with Samson at the very least. He actually ended up being okay after a few weeks. After taking a grievous blow to the head from his friend in the joust, he slowly began to regain his memory from most of the time, except the day of the joust, which is unfortunate because he doesn't remember his victories or his defeat even. He does remember the message that was left for him, which was the day before, I believe. But you never got to cash in on that due to her uncle skirting her away from worms, probably soon after. He rues his bad luck, but he has more important things on his mind, and that is revenge for his friends, particularly for William and Samson, who have been almost mortally wounded by fiends, the Herbeaumonts, and he checks on them daily to make sure they are well, at least recovering, and will do what he can. Eventually, at some point, he will head back to his hall to raise his levies. After that is decided for what they are going to do, which he assumes that very well they will be striking out near Verdun or I'm sorry, not Verdun, near Lady Rolinga's manors, and now Samson's manors, to enact vengeance upon those who have wronged them.
I'll let Sim go, and then we'll. It sounds like everybody's kind of meeting up in Verdun, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so William spending most of his injury time probably at Worms before getting himself returned back to his manor. Doesn't remember much of the first couple of weeks. He was in and out. Once he recovered, he inquired about his friends, and hearing that everybody was kind of on the up and up, and he was kind of happy to hear that. So he went back to his manor and prepared himself mentally and physically, and rested and healed as much as he could. But he knew he had to be ready when his friends called him. So he, whether he was healthy or not, he was prepared to go and would ride forth and had to meet everybody, I guess, Rolinga or Verdun, Rolinga's lands, manors, or Verdun, wherever he's at now.
Love Verdun here.
Hey, Bo, is Worms on the map?
No, it's pretty far away. It's
Okay.
down in Germany.
Is it northeast of us then, somewhere?
It's southeast.
Okay.
It's down in like the southeastern part of Germany.
We'd probably just go to Verdun then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be on the way to your guys' manors, and then up to Arlone before heading west to that area.
So let's just say that so May, June, let's say July, mid to late July. Late July afternoon, as the sun is 3/4 of the way down the west. It's clear blue skies, and you can hear birds chirping in the background. And Samson, whether he's in or out of his sick bed, a page comes to him and says, So Samson, up the road from the south and the east. One of their heralds has said that there's Sir Renier and Sir William of Ardennes.
Get the spare rooms ready, and when they get here, please show them to my solar.
Yes, my lord. Is there anything else you would like me to arrange?
Arrange food. I'm sure they are tired from a long day of traveling.
Ah, yes. My lord, food and drink. Strong wine it is. A hard day's travel can be hard on a man's heart, not to mention his feet, knees, and hips. Myself, I am growing old.
Ha! You have a great many years before you, and your service has been most welcome. Did Lady Rolinga make the trip with us?
Yep, sure.
She ain't getting to be by herself no more. Once the individuals left, he goes to Lady Rolinga and, Oh, my lady, it seems our friends Sir William and Sir Renier are coming to meet me before we go seek out the justice for what happened on our wedding day. Go put on one of these beautiful dresses I have bought for you, and we will receive our guests.
Oh, yes. Absolutely, dear husband. Now, I must say that these dresses do meet with my approval. I am quite used to finery. Traveled all the way from Paris to Aachen and all everywhere in between. Now, this is some fine craftsmanship. How do I look in them?
You look stunning as always, and it is good to know that these dresses find you to your tastes. They will be most impressed when they see you, and they will once again rue the day that I was so lucky to land your hand in marriage.
You are too kind, Sir Samson.
Samson himself will put on some of his best, trousers and surcoat and perhaps his ermine cape and wait for their arrival.
And so you are in better rooms when from outside you hear heavy boots on the wooden planked floor, and in through the door, whether they're bandaged or not, or looking healthy or haggard, I'll let them describe, but in walks Renier and William.
Yeah, William would enter, and he's still moving kind of slow, still feeling the effects of actually being wounded in battle for the first time in his life. Walks in with Renier, who he tries to make sure there's no ill feelings from the jousting match, but he's not as cheery as he used to be because he's still sore, but he still looks forward to meeting his friends, the battle, and for the glory of the Lord, of course.
Yeah, Renier gives William all kinds of shit. You assume it's in jest, right? He's like, William, why did you try to kill me? I thought we were friends. Things of that nature. If you wanted Ermeline, all you had to say is that you wanted her. You did not have to try to kill me for her. And so on. And as they get there, he seems to be in a pretty good mood. The door opens and he peeks inside and says, Huh? What finery is this? It looks like Lady Rolinga has taken over in full now and decorated, my friend?
She has exquisite tastes that are pleasing to the eye, to both myself and those that we receive as guests. Please welcome. It is good to see you. It has been too long.
Ah, yes. Your room is not as Spartan as I remember. It's very well done.
I cannot say she has too good of taste. She did accept your betrothal.
What do you know about taste?
Ah, yes. Well, I have the best taste in all of Frankia, of course. I mean, look at how I dance. Look at how I look. I am quite exquisite, would you not say? William did try to kill me, however.
I am almost thankful for the Lord seeing it to me losing in the first round, considering the effects his lance had on you. It was almost as if he was trying to get rid of you to perhaps make your younger sister the heir to the manors and maybe get himself another dowry.
He
Yeah.
grunts.
Yes, the Legree Manor. It's such a dream.
Well, I do have one slave. That's one more than you have, William.
Yes, this is true. How is she clean these days? Surprised she hasn't produced an heir yet.
Ah, that is because she is only for cleaning. I keep saying this.
He would not need to worry about the slave if he would have remembered what he was supposed to do on that fateful day.
Well, it is when you take a pole to the head. It does leave you a bit dull.
Well, maybe you should have sat better in the saddle.
He just frowns at you.
Here, come, let me give you a tour of my manor, as you can see the current state of it, and he takes them through and introduces them to his younger brother, Sir Baldwin, his younger sister, Gwendolyn, who seems to have a sergeant or some sort of servant constantly in her presence to keep her on a very short leash. He, even though they're on different sides of his estates from Lady Rolinga, introduces you to his three kids, the twins, approaching 2, his oldest Magnus, still red-haired and fiery-tempered, someone definitely in his terrible 2s. But once the tour is complete, he invites them to a meeting hall with a long table, and the servant offers him both drinks as he sits down. I see it is time we get to business and decide how we are going to repay these Herbeaumonts for their affronts against us.
William, as he sits down, kind of winces. Yes. I owe one of them. I owe one of them very much.
If you would not have knocked me unconscious, I could have been there and killed the bastard.
Oh,
Maybe. He took on 2 of us.
Of course not.
I was told that you were at a disadvantage being in your fine dress from the wedding as opposed to this Herbeaumont who had his armor ready.
Yes, he was fully prepared for battle for some reason. And of course, me and our new friend Tristan are in our fine garbs, and we didn't stand a chance. But rest assured, I'll never make that mistake again. Every wedding I go to of yours, do I ever have armor on?
Oh, how many weddings do you think I will be having, friend?
Don't know. It's just a precaution.
Very true. Good. Now, I have been told that Sir Tristan and the Bouillons, I believe, are anxious to settle their score with their old rivals, and I will be assembling my men in short order to march north.
Of course, I will be with you.
Yes.
Excellent. Have we received permission from the Duke Theory or whomever to go after the Herbeaumont, Bo?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, speak of the devil. As Samson has been recovering, he has been putting out feelers along with Lady Rolinga to see what the Herbeaumonts have been doing in the meantime.
Look at that.
All of you have little Varus's. So yeah, Rolinga comes into the bedroom and she has a mega pint of wine, and she kind of sits down across from the three of you. Ah, look at that. My new husband making plans for war. Protecting our honorable name, Samson. Those Herbeaumont dogs won't know what bit them in the ass when you come from them. Of course, mine and mine ladies are not deaf to rumors. I do have some information to contribute to the war effort, if I may have your blessing, my lord.
Of course, lady, information is always valuable. By all means, share with the three of us.
Although Kings Carloman and Charlemagne have all but said so, everybody knows that Herbeaumonts were behind the attack. It's just that no one dares to move openly against them. It seems they are leaving that honor to you. It was overheard in court that King Charlemagne says, and I quote, "Let Samson deal with the dogs. If God blesses him with victory, it is further proof that he is on the path to mine side and a very worthy knight. So, feel free to shed as much blood along that dastardly river as you would like, Samson. What's more, there's word that the Herbeaumonts are desperate. They are crisscrossing the countryside, sending out riders and pages, trying to scrounge up allies, as if anybody would deign to help them. Their charge? That you, my dear husband, are simply greedy for more estates and land. Now, I am not a foolish woman. I know that I am not the most attractive bride, and I do come with certain benefits, Samson. Either way, I come with certain benefits. I do not blame them for thinking that you're a cold, calculating bastard, but I know that's not true. For I have lain with you in your bedchamber, and you are anything but a cold bastard, my lord.
Renee looks at her, Samson, and William like, why is she saying this?
Samson smiles, gives him a little wink at that. Because my lady is right, she is wise as always, but it is good to know that they are trying to find allies. Tell me, has their search borne any fruit? Is there anyone we can intercept or convince to stay home, knowing that our vengeance is coming and sanctioned by the kings?
Now that I am aware that I will have my ladies put their ear to the floor at court.
Well then, I think it is wise for us to move quickly and get a hold of Sir Tristan and his fellow family members at Bouillon to ensure we can attack them before anybody agrees to help them. I'm sure someone will take their coin if they are desperate enough.
As he's saying that, a page walks up and approaches William and hands him a piece of paper, and William would unravel it, and well, it seems that there is the Herbeaumonts are cutting down the forest around them for siege engines. We might have our hands full this time.
Oh, indeed. If they are, I wonder if they plan to use them for defense or offense. If they use them for offense and go northwest to the Bouillons, perhaps we can catch them in the open and destroy their siege engines.
Ah, yes. That'd be very good if they were going enough to attack, but what would a wooden dog do? I think they would hunker down and use them offensively. if you ask me. But do not know which way they move.
Then perhaps we ourselves should go with a smaller force. I entrust my brother to bring the levies and our kinsmen up in due time. Perhaps we go and raid them or interfere with their works before they can be completed.
Yes. Perhaps even catch them on the outside of the castle wall so we could burn them. Lord knows it's hard to build some of that stuff inside, depending on what they're using.
Fortunately, if they plan for a longer siege, I have enough livres to get enough trebuchets or mangonels or onagers and smash their walls before we rush in and destroy them.
Yes. Perhaps we ground it to the pulp and erase it from existence.
What say you, Sir Renier? What do you think? Should we go as an advanced scouting party and learn a bit information and maybe perhaps kill some of them outside the walls, or go with the main force? It seems he is deep in thought.
The Ermelion's giving him a handy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that BBIAB means?
So he said, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I think he's talking to his real life wife.
That's good.
Yeah, how much of a gap would there be traveling from Verdun to Ardennes, and perhaps maybe just take lineagemen and stuff while my younger brother brings the levies and whatnot up?
I'll tell you.
Because I imagine it would be something, we've never established where Rolinga's manors are. We kind of got an idea, but for them to go to, what is it, Edelbeck and Loulange and Edelbrook and Solange, and then to meet.
From Verdun, you'd be coming from the south, from up this road. I think I might have. Yeah, I did a miles. Let's see here. So Verdun's well south of this, so just coming up this road. So I'm just going to say. I don't know if you can see my measuring tool here.
I see it.
I'd say probably 120 miles.
So probably at least a week.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the travel times.
That's all right. We move up to Solange and camp out at my manor for a day or two, and then move onwards towards them. While we could scout and then move and meet there.
Travel time.
Yeah, basically you could get
Travel pace.
Were you still watching that Castle sim along the Wilts?
He hasn't decided what to do with it yet.
Gotcha. I was just gonna say, yeah. I mean, while the levies and knights from Edelbrook and Loulange, they can move south from Bastogne along the Arlon, Saint-T, Solange Road, and then move east to rally with my guys along that T intersection.
So, I don't think it's going to take you. If you do hurried pace along Royal Road or Trade Road, for you, it's only going to be 4 days but you could make that pace with a large group. Probably just you and some lineagemen maybe going at full bore. You guys could get there in 4 days. It'd be about half that for your army. I think they'd probably have to do like a leisurely pace with all the supplies and stuff.
Yeah. So I think Samson and Renier and William talk, and they decide to move forward with a small retinue as the rest of the forces, come from their different places and assemble east of Arlone.
So continue to make plans about the upcoming war with House Herbeumont, and drink and reminisce about the tournament in Verdun, and you go to sleep, and some of you may have dreams. Everyone make love God.
Okay.
No dreams for William.
Definitely not me. Here comes
back
Tat.
yet. I can roll for him. Nope. Nothing. So, as you wake in the morning, each of you doesn't feel particularly rested. I don't know. It's the strain of upcoming battle on top of all the awful events of that tournament. But you don't necessarily feel rested after sleeping. And as you set out on the road, heading north to Arlone, probably going to be a 3-day journey or something like that to get to Arlone. Kind of clouds gather overhead, and it's very gloomy. And though it's late July, it's July 30th. An ill wind blows from the east, kind of bringing up a cold, humid type air, and you even have to break out your cloaks as you travel. Thunder and lightning breaking out overhead, and a downpour drenches you most of the way on up to Arlone. We can pause for a moment till Tech comes back.
Yeah. Yeah, but William make sure that pick up his lineagemen and knights from Solange. In fact, I think most of his army would be there.
Yeah, we're heading right back. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he wouldn't keep them. There's a token garrison at the castle, since he doesn't know what to do with it yet.
You guys are waiting for like the main armies to kind of come up behind you, right?
Yeah, as they're coming up, we'll do some advanced scouting, maybe see how much or what they're doing to prepare siege-wise and interrupt anything if possible.
Yeah, because it'd be good to know if we need a siege engine as well.
Okay, we can still even do this.
That's gotta be clapping those cheeks.
Yeah, see this okay?
Yep.
So you guys kind of are, stopping along the way, and near, where are you from there, Sam? Solange?
Yeah, Solange.
Yeah, you're up near Arlone. And finally you kind of stop to feed your horses and get some food and drink, and you notice a large chateau up on the hill. There seem to be a group of knights and ladies kind of on the top of the hill, as the weather has relented finally, and now it's 75 degrees, and they seem to be having an outdoor meal al fresco out in the open air. And overhead, like the call of a hawk. You see like one of the knights shoot his left arm forth, and a hawk kind of flies from his hand and swirls into the sky and collides with a small starling, and just a burst of feathers. And all the lords and ladies at the top of the chateau, they all clap, and then the hawk returns to the knight at the top. They don't necessarily see you as of yet, though.
No. If only my bird did that ages ago and inside the hall. It's much more better than pooping on people and hiding up in the raptors.
All right, Tet.
Yep.
You there?
Yep.
All right. So you guys decided while you were gone that you guys are taking just a few lineagemen and kind of making haste up towards your target, just to do some advanced scouting, and with Samson's brother and your other family kind of bringing up the rest of the army in the rear. You went to sleep. No one had any dreams. The first several days of travel were kind of stormy and balmy, and then uncharacteristically cold for late July, early August. And eventually you are kind of near Arlone, and you're resupplying, because the plan was going to be to muster most of the armies west of Arlone. And there's a large chateau up on the hill, and you see basically a bunch of knights and ladies having a meal and doing a little bit of falconry up there. So
Can we see their heraldry at all? They have
Obligatory heritage wall?
Yeah,
This-
of course.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just do it.
yeah, let's just do it.
Oh yes, it's definitely sharp.
That's awful.
You noticed that too.
Those birds are so pretty, Samson thinks as he ignores the flags.
Yeah, he Renee's kind of seeing double when he looks that far.
There is one person that sticks out to you, though. You do see you can't tell the banners. The banners are fluttering in the wind, and not only do you not recognize the coat of arms, they're just hard to see because they're way up on the hill with the breeze, the breeze flying and stuff. But you see one of the Black Knights up there. You see his armor. He's wearing it for some reason, and he's sitting at one of the tables with his helm kind of on the table as he chats with one of the ladies and the knights. And you kind of hear his loud, booming voice kind of coming down the hill.
How many of them are there?
Oh, there's like a couple dozen. Just like, a picnic, basically.
Like men? Like knights?
Yep, knights and ladies, yes.
So how many men are of the couple dozen?
It's about half and half.
So
Yeah,
about 12? How many men do we have with us?
you have a bunch.
Oh, Renee says, do you see what I see? I see a Black Knight of Herbeaumont. Perhaps we should go up there and give them a piece of our mind.
I'm not sure, but William, I I wonder. I don't remember which one almost killed William. Anybody else remember? Was it Do? Or was it Trey? What was it?
I think it was this one. I can look. Let me look.
Yeah.
Let me go to the slide with worms. It was Du. Du hast, Mace.
So we recognize him, right?
Yeah.
That it's Du, and
Yep.
William, of course, would look at Renier after pointing him out. Well, it seems like my friend is here. If you all excuse me, I must go have some words with him. And he would
very much like to hear these words.
he wouldn't hesitate, just keep riding, start riding.
He waves for the other men to follow, and he'll kick his horse up hard, charging up the hill.
Samson will follow suit, of course, not realizing he's like, oh, if it is him, we need to interact with him or intercept him immediately.
So as you kind of turn the hill, finally the lords and ladies kind of on the top of the hill, they all kind of see you. And at first, as it's just the three of you kind of in the lead, with, I don't know if you have your banners and coat of arms out or not, but at first they stand up and like start to wave to you. But then like as your lineage men kind of come around the corner and they see that large train behind you and armored men with swords at their sides, most of the ladies kind of stand from their table, oh, and they all kind of are shuffled inside the chateau. And the other knights, the 6 knights there, along with Do Noir de Herbeaumont, they kind of stand tall towards the top of the hill, ready to receive you guys.
All right.
I'm not sure. I gotta roll reckless because Renier just might try to lance somebody.
Yeah, William's definitely debating that because he might just go straight forward and he sees it as
well. If you're going to go up there, just check reckless. But if you want to do something super reckless, then you have to roll it.
What would super reckless be considered?
Go up there and like shiv them.
Yeah, because William's thinking
go up there and shiv them.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, that's basically what I'm rolling for. I might just lance the first guy that gets right in my face, you know.
Yeah, because William's already thinking this guy is not worthy of any honor. You know.
Oh, absolutely not. In Renier's mind, they're criminals that tried to assassinate a man at his wedding. You know.
So let's do the reckless roll.
And they're on foot. I mean.
Yep. He's the only one that has armor on too. All right.
He's the only one that William is aiming for.
Does reckless mean we're not allowed to attack, or just we don't have to attack? You tell me what it means.
I mean, I think if you're planning on doing something reckless, you have to pass it, right? Otherwise, you're being more prudent about it.
Well, it depends what your stat is. So if you're prudent, it's not that high. You can just role play it how you want. So,
let me see here.
You're prudent. So you're right in the middle. You're right in the middle. You can do whatever you want. So check it.
Yeah, William is definitely going to be charging with his lance.
What's Samson doing?
Samson's going to go ahead and check reckless because he's following, his friends. If they think it's the Herbeaumonts, then of all the people here that was done dirty by them, it was Samson. So he's going to go in full tilt, ready to kill. Lances down once they get into range.
Yeah, Renier's going to do the same. He's going to try to get up on them before they can get a horse and just lance the first guy he can. He's not waiting.
Yeah, you guys are rolling up this hill, just thundering hooves. Just gallop. And as you get closer and closer, you see, Du Noir and five knights kind of standing there. They do have weapons. They kind of grab. They're unarmed. And De Noir kind of stands back, actually. Lets the other 5 guys kind of be in front. And one of them raises his hands there. Low there! Low there! Well met! No, stop your advance!
He's using them as shields.
In the name of House Tintigny, stop your advance!
I don't even think Renier would hear him.
Killing them all. All right, go.
You know, his only target is Duznor, so if they're standing in front of him, William will yield to the knights that didn't affect him. If they move out of his way, he'll continue going.
They don't move out of your way.
Yeah, William would
Run them down.
William would pull back as he watches Legree go by like a
What? Back.
Yeah, because those knights ain't nothing to do with anything.
They're harboring the enemy.
Yeah. All right, what are you doing? What are you doing, Renier? He circles back. He peels off.
If he peels off, then he's going to try to go to right through them to Herbeaumont. Then, if he's not,
I checked reckless. Renee's going balls. Samson's with him.
All right, Renier, give me. Are you guys all just going towards Do? Give me a horsemanship with a -2.
Do I have to
can
chart?
I passion myself here before we do this?
I will just. I'm not. Do I need to do horsemanship because I'm trying to go around them? Because if they're in between me and Herbeaumont, I'm just lancing down the first guy that's in my way.
Yeah.
If you're just lancing down the first guy within your way, then you don't care who it is.
Nope, not today.
But if you're
I think I need to do honor for a passion, even though it's not my best one. I think that is.
I'm gonna save mine passion for later.
Can you do honor as a passion if you're running down unarmed people?
They're criminals to me.
Yeah, it's an affront to your honor that they did this.
I'll wait too, I guess. Okay.
We get +10. They don't have. They're dismounted and they don't have a lance, so I'm gonna take my chances.
All right. I'm trying to hit the first guy in my way. +10, yeah.
All right, so you guys are they're standing in front of Do. So you guys all just killing the other knights?
If they're in my way, they're getting attacked.
Yeah, they're in your way.
Then they're getting a lance.
Oh Lord!
All right.
William will wait for a hold open since there's gonna be one.
All right.
Look at that,
here.
baby!
Oof.
And he killed someone.
Look at that.
It's gonna be like Charlemagne's cousin or something.
That's not the right damage.
That's you did max damage anyway.
Horse.
All right, let's do Renier first. Let's see what he rolls here.
Well, it's max. It's 66, 36.
Yeah. So on the way, if he gets sword if he does crit with sword, he gets a -5. No. He takes full.
36 damage.
What's your damage?
36.
Okay, that kills him, obviously.
Yeah, he just hits the guy and it just
5 glory to
doesn't
you.
really it hits him in the head. Just he tilts it down and it just basically smashes his head in as he rides past, and he's like, "Oh, that is what it feels like."
Blood sprays on you as Dunor kind of looking around, looking for where his horse is stabled. He starts running across the field as you guys are running down this other people. Samson, what's your roll?
A whopping 2.
Success, though, right?
Yes, sir.
Sword, -5.
He got
All right.
me.
He got you. He rolls his damage. Ooh.
Well, let's see. That's 1 point off my shield. And I will take 6 damage because I got my chainmail and my shield. Wait, where's my health? Why is my health all messed up? Which one's supposed to be my health? When you click on it, the red, the green, or the blue?
Red.
Okay, well, that was not the right number.
Yeah, mine's messed up too. Oh, current. It just we haven't like refilled. I think because mine says I have 10.
Alrighty, let me subtract 6 points of damage from that.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do I need to do? Make a dex roll?
Dex, yeah.
I ain't gonna be good.
Yeah, after you've lost Dex.
Then I fall, so I take what? How much more damage?
1d6. Which bypasses armor. That bypasses armor, so 3 more.
I don't know why that kicked me out, but... Alrighty.
Yeah, William peels off at the last, seeing that innocent knights are standing between him and his prey. But if he starts running, William will give him pursuit.
Let me decouple these tokens real quick here.
Renier yells at, "Go get him, that's coward! We'll take care of these." You can lance him as he's running away from you. Perfect.
Okay, so Samson, okay. Yeah, he got you. William, what'd you roll? Did you do your lance yet?
William didn't lance the knight 3.
Did you do a horsemanship?
Negative, he peeled off.
Okay, he peeled off. Okay, so you're not doing anything.
No.
So it's kind of rare. So yeah. Do Noir, you do see him kind of running towards his horse.
Yeah, that's the one. He would try to work his way around the knights on foot to get to Noir. He's not.
You got it. Yep, you got to track him down. Give me a horsemanship flat. I would give you a bonus because you're running down him on foot. Then also negative to try to avoid the innocent guys.
So is this a straight one?
Mm-hmm.
Under common?
Horsemanship.
Yeah, it's common. Got him. Next round, you're going to be against this dude.
Yeah, he wasn't too eager as Renier and Samson to go after the ones that he didn't know.
You hear the knight kind of say, Lord de Herbeaumont, if you did not have my house's allyship before, you certainly have it now. These fools attack without first thinking. And the knight squares up again against Samson. Bring your best. All right. Renier, what are you doing? Because there are other ones around. And they probably are attacking you now.
I would attack the one that's
I'll switch you out.
attacking Samson, honestly, if possible.
Same
since
one.
Samson's, Since Samson's on his back. He can't use his lance anymore, so he kind of drops that and then hoists his spear off of his back and tries to stab the knight.
Let's do left to right. William and Do first. So you can no longer use lances, so now it's swords.
So did Do make it to his horse, or is he getting rid
No,
of
you caught him.
Okay. So he'll stick him with his lance flat.
Well, can you use your lance now?
No, you cannot use lance.
No?
First charge. No.
Gotcha.
Because you're kind of like you're right in pretty close quarters now. I imagine the scene like you're just like barreling through this picnic. There's like tables flying everywhere.
Gotcha.
Wine goblets everywhere. Like the ladies are inside. Oh, you're just like massacring these people.
I was gonna say, what are the men doing? Our men, like
they're rolling up probably too. Yeah, so sword 13. That's a pretty good roll. All right, sword. He gets -5, and that's a miss. So roll your full damage. Hmm. 5. So -6. So that's going to be 16 damage he takes. Wow, it's pretty bad.
And William, of course. Do you remember me from the wedding? I remember you. Looks
Let's
like
roll
you're
dex.
on the receiving end.
The guy would take 12 damage, wouldn't he?
Depends what his armor and stuff is.
That's
His
true.
armor is only 6.
Oof.
Yep, his armor is only 6. So he, yeah, he's down to almost a third. He passes his dex, but he is hurt bad. What does that look like, William?
Yeah, so as he gets close and he hits him with the full weight of the horse behind him, as he gets hit, and then he kind of turns around to engage him again, make his quip about getting his revenge, and he'll ride at him again.
All right,
Now you should
Samson.
know the pain.
Now, do I have to spend an action standing up then? Is that what I have to do?
Yeah, unless you want to fight from the ground.
Isn't there a
Which you
stand
probably
and
don't, yeah.
attack action? Like,
Yeah.
I bet you take a negative.
Yeah, right. So
Let me
-5.
look real quick.
-5.
Yeah.
I can attack -5. Okay, I'll do that while I'm standing. I got +1 to my sword, so it'll be -4. As he's standing, he screams to the lineagemen and the retinue, "Kill them all!" Another 2.
Ugh.
Gotcha.
So that does 0 damage, but another point of damage to my shield.
Renier says, "Let me help you, friend." And he just turns and tries to stab the guy with his spear in the back. And I am on my horse still, so I get a +5, yeah?
Yep.
Not crit.
Got him.
Not a crit, but... He doesn't get to defend against me, is that right? Or he does?
Nope.
He does not?
No, I don't think in this situation that makes a ton of sense because you're also going to get an attack against you. 23 damage. You would take 13. You would need to make dex.
Does he have armor on?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. No, he did not, did he?
Yeah, I think he said they didn't. Just
No, that would. I'm just gonna say that kills him. I'm just gonna say that kills him because he would be down to 1.
Yeah, he stabs him through the back of the neck, the or the tip of his spear poking out, and he just like pulls it back, and the body just slumps to the ground. Why don't you let me kill them all for you, Samson?
As you do that, one of the knights kind of like tries to just slice through your leg as you ride by. This is my brother! And they're still a -5. You're mounted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Miss.
Just whiffs as he rides by.
Yep. Your lineage men are like rolling up by this point. These 2 knights are all that's left. We're going to say like maybe a couple more engage your lineage men and just are slain. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, William would be finishing up with do. He'd give him the opportunity to surrender. Yield now, surrender, and become my prisoner, or die.
He kind of looks around. Valorless or cowardly? See how valorous he is. Valorous will fight, cowardly surrender. Nope. He's gonna drop his sword.
Good.
He's gonna drop his sword. What do you do? What do you do?
Kill him.
William is gonna go down and secure him as his prisoner. He's worth more alive at this point than dead.
I'm gonna see if the other knight does the same thing or not. No, the other knight just like the Trignies or whatever they are a bold people. What are you doing? Hey, David Herbeaumont, you lay down your sword while the rest of us are written down for House Trigny forever. And he comes at both of you guys.
Do you want to kill this one, Samson?
We shall do it together.
Get him.
So, he's not going to get a... Yeah, I don't know how you do that. If like he's fighting one person standing up and the other person mounted, so I'm just not going to give him a penalty. So... There he goes.
Who's he attacking?
Samson.
Oh my gosh, Samson.
Not going great.
Bad damage rolls, though.
4 damage.
Renier.
I get +5, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that a crit? 17?
It is not a crit.
No.
No.
Well, that wouldn't have got him then, because he rolled. Oh, yeah, it would have. He rolled a 14, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he got him.
17. Okay, so narratively, right? He just opens up and starts bleeding all over the place. He's not dead, but he's as good as dead. So I don't need to. We don't need to continue to role play
So
this.
basically, what happened is Renier kind of, when he was on his horse, kind of rid further away. He turns and actually does something that nobody's seen before. He chucks his spear from the top of the horse, and it goes through the back of the guy's thigh, or hamstring, out the thigh, and just the guy just starts gushing blood. And his leg gets pinned down to the ground as the spear goes all the way through.
Who are you? He kind of looks around at your coat of arms. I'm gonna see if he recognizes it. It's possible that his heraldry is probably gonna be better than your guys's.
He gets a
It would
bonus
be hard.
No, it's only 2. His heraldry is 2. He doesn't know who you guys are either.
Samson doesn't answer him and simply drives his sword through him. Samson is injured, unhappy.
You just kill him then?
Yeah, he's dead. Angry, and he repeats his previous order to all the men on horseback following up. Kill them all! No mercy!
Ooh, check vengeful.
Is the chateau like?
I'll check cruel, probably.
Renier says, "Fire the chateau."
Either one,
Okay.
vengeful or cruel.
And Renier orders his men to burn the chateau to the ground.
If you guys all do that, you guys gotta have not even check it. You're gonna have to get a point in vengeful and cruel, setting an entire chateau of innocent people and
Well, they can
ladies
leave.
and
I'm
kids on
not
fire.
keeping them from.
Oh no! Samson is he's has a higher cruel than merciful and a higher reckless than prudent, and he was the one that almost got killed at this wedding. So he's out for blood. So if I need to go one higher in each, as opposed to a check, he's going to do that.
He's very, like, Renier is very vengeful, but he's more merciful than cruel, but not by much.
William would just secure his prisoner and let them have his fun. Him and his lineagemen will go down and make camp real fast so he can interrogate his prisoner.
Yeah.
I want to see just kind of how this would affect William, though. I'll just make you roll, and if you on cruel, if you fail it, I'm gonna make you check it. So roll cruel.
Check cruel and vengeful.
You got to take a point there, Renier, not check.
Oh, we're taking points. Are we checking
take
him
a
as
point.
well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And Sim has to check it. Check cruel.
Fine by me.
All right, so you guys tell me what it looks like as you like close this place up and just set it ablaze.
So, those few unfortunate individuals that weren't killed by the retinue and Samson and Renier have an even worse fate as the chateau is looted, and then the survivors are boarded up, and torches are lit and thrown, and slowly the fire spreads from room to room. The cries for mercy falling on deaf ears as Samson, the fire reflects in his eyes, as this is just the one of many wrongs that will be righted by him.
Yeah,
There's wailing as the flames get higher and higher, and from the top windows you see several ladies just leap to their death with black and blue smoke billowing out behind them.
Renier walks over to Samson and puts his arm on her shoulder. Come on, let us leave this place. There's no reason to watch this. We must plan on what we do next.
Have we recognized who these people are yet?
This is Chateau. Let me pull up the other map. It is Tintigny, just a manor.
Gotcha.
You probably have surmised that, like, basically Herbeaumont was there, like, trying to
As they kind of walk
trying
away.
to
Yeah,
garner their
Samson.
support.
Anyone who receives them as a friend will be my enemy.
There is no
Right.
one to hear you now. He kind of jokes and heads over to the pavilions that are getting struck.
Samson storms off, and
You guys, can you see this over here now? The old map?
the big map, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Bang it.
Yeah, so right here is Tintigny. I'm saying this is...
Gotcha.
That sounds about right.
Yep, I see it.
You mean right there? It was Tintigny.
Yeah.
Guess we'll have to raise a new manor there.
No, it'd be like the Rains in Game of Thrones.
That's right.
Well, yeah, William would waste no time interrogating to find out what their plans are as far as if they're maneuvering or being defensive and all that other fun stuff.
So sun sets that evening, and behind you is the smoldering ashes. You can see from behind the hills just a red glow as the chateau is up like a stack of kindling. And Dos Noir de Herbeaumont is shackled and traveling behind you. We probably give him maybe give him a horse so he can not slow down the group. You
Well,
are
he would
cool
do it.
beyond measure.
William, of course, would not give him a horse because he's not planning on traveling far with him. He just wants to get answers out of him. So the more beat up and tired he is, the better. Got to earn my check marking cruel. And of course, as he starts talking, he would speed up the horse to make him run. Cruel is the name of the game when you go to a wedding and try to assassinate my friend and then kill me in a cowardly manner. That is cruel, my friend. And he speeds up again, kind of jerking the horse.
The death would have been swift, either by crossbow bolt to the throat or by poison. And besides, I am but one man among many of Herbeaumont. Pay me and torture me behind this beast, but there are my kin he will deal with.
We are already on our way to deal with your kin. That's the idea.
With this paltry force?
Oh.
My brothers have been constructing siege weapons for nigh a month. There will be no hope for you. You will never take Castle Herbeaumont. It is nearly a fortress by this point.
And William would kind of stop and look at him. My friend, you gave me all the answers I needed to know, with the exception of one. Kind of canter his horse to face him. How do I get in your castle? Cowards always have a way out, which means there's always a way in. Now that I know that they're staying in the castle and defending it, and not marching on, well, who we thought they were marching on, the Bouillons, our army's going to have a much better time stranglehold them down. But there is always a way into the manor, and there's always a way out, regardless if your walls are sealed up tight. Now you'll tell me what I want to know, or I shall ask you again in an hour, and you'll ask me how it feels after being dragged on the ground behind my horse.
You can ask as often as you like, but we are not rats, as you propose. There's a double ditch, a moat, a curtain wall, a gate. There is no secret exit. Those who come into the castle, there's only way out.
You wouldn't mind the fact
You
that...
choose to slay me, do it now.
No. It'll be a slow one if I'm going to do it. It'll be in due time. Perhaps maybe if some of your kin survive, they could give me whatever money they have for you, if I keep you alive. Or perhaps I make you watch your brothers die, take you back to my manor, hang you as a common criminal. Perhaps I just drag you along the road forever.
It is as they say. This kingdom is fractured between two kings, and the morals and the mettle of the men and women in charge have fallen far.
Well, I wouldn't say fallen far. I would say just you and your brothers when you try to be cowardly assassins.
Kind of spits up towards you.
Perhaps maybe we stretch you between the three of our horses and see how more forthcoming you are about that secret entrance. In fact, I think that might be a good idea. I might set an example as well. Kind of speed up towards Samson and Renier, dragging them behind them. Friends. I found some answers out. It seems they decided to defend their castle, or their manor. So all the siege weapons for that, whatever they've been building, they've been doing it for months. Ever since they laid us low, they were prepared. But like I was explaining to my friend here on the ground, there's always a way out and in, even if everything's all sealed. But he doesn't want to talk about it, talks about ditches and moats, like there can't be a tunnel underneath them. I was thinking we tie them up to all our horses and stretch them out a little bit.
Do you think this will make him talk? Or do we need to put hot irons in his eyes?
Well, we'll try the stretching first. And then we can decide what to do afterwards, or let our horses keep going. Makes no difference. We should have enough men to almost seal off the castle.
Very well. We will see what makes him talk. And you can tell, like, Samson is clearly kind of has some labor breathing from the short-lived battle.
Or we could simply, well, we could let him starve, just like his countrymen will. They will be in their tower and they will be eating the horses soon enough. The rats, the dead. I do not know if this Herbeaumont has ever been in a siege before. They are not pretty. Let them turn on each other. And we can parade the man outside their walls. He can sit on a noose, standing, until his legs give out, and he'll choke himself to death.
Yes. I kind of like that. It's like a timer of sorts. Sundial. Time runs out for him when he falls down and chokes himself to death. Until then, they get, I don't know, they could come out and surrender and meet their fate, save their men. Which they won't do. Well, they do. All the cowards and rats like you, right?
Am no coward or rat.
You will die like
Do what
one.
you will. My lips will remain sealed. I know nothing of what you speak.
Ah. So there is something. Maybe if we make him a eunuch first. It won't matter.
Crucifixion, there's all sorts of fun things we could do. This is a common criminal, no knight.
Let's say you do. What do you want? Do you want the hot pokers? Do you want to be stretching by the horses? Or would you rather be a eunuch?
Probably all
Stares at
these.
you guys. Doesn't answer.
Or perhaps we should drag him around for a little while longer and help him make up his mind.
Let us take him to his tower and see what his family wishes to do as they see we have him. And let's begin our siege.
Yes.
We will need to make siege weapons as well if we are going to breach their walls.
Perhaps,
Yes.
or we could simply try to starve them out.
Or do both. They'll start starving by the time our siege weapons will become viable for use.
So what do you want to do? Wait for your army and roll out, or head forward with you guys?
We should probably get the whole army so
Yeah, we'll go as one host.
that way we can surround them.
Alright.
Unless they meet us on the field, which I doubt they will.
Yeah, William would make sure dude doesn't sleep well. Whether it's making him sit up by pikes or whatever he needs to do.
Make him keep his armor on.
Yep. Kneel all night, whatever.
The next 2 nights pass, and you wait for your army, and then the next morning you see them kind of coming up the road at dawn. All the troops with the banners unfurled, and Dunoir kind of looks forward with bleary eyes and no. And it's true then. You do bring an army at your back. This will be a bloody siege. Do you hear me, William de Ardennes? Samson? Renier? Turn back now. Sue for peace with my brothers. Some peace could be parlayed upon.
The only peace I seek with you and your family is your guys' apprehension. Possibly deaths. What else do you have to offer besides, I don't know, what I want most? I don't want your land, your manor. You wouldn't give them up anyways.
He just casts his look downwards as you guys kind of drag him along. And all through the following day, the armies march east of Arlone and then turn north at the crossroads, heading towards the river leading to Herbeaumont. Midway through that day, one of the outriders comes back. He says, "Lord, who's the commander? Probably Samson."
Samson.
Yeah. So, Samson, the bridge ahead, at least partially destroyed. It seems the enemy is aware of our advance and trying to gain more time. Reports of a hermit of sort wandering near the bridge. My man was a brave. My man who reported to me has a reputation for being brave, but he says that this hermit sent chills up his spine.
Thank you for giving me this information. We shall go forward and see who this individual is. Sir Samson, Sir William, Sir Renier, let us go see who this hermit is.
Yes. He'll tug on the rope, pulling his favorite new prisoner. Come, let's see this hermit.
Renier rolls his eyes but nods. And
So you and your dog kind of leave the main army behind, and as you look behind you, you can see them all kind of waiting with their coat of arms unfurled again. They're all anxious to get across the river and to face their enemy, House Herbeumont. As you roll up onto the bridge, you see like the part closest to you has been partially destroyed, and then you see kind of on the far end of the bridge, you see an old man sitting on the bridge, with a hood over his head, and he kind of pulls it back and kind of looks towards you guys, and a faint shimmer is about him. All of you guys give me either folklore or fairy lore.
I don't know which one's better.
Fumb.
Fumble.
You don't know who he is, but a shiver runs up your spines as well as he kind of turns toward you. It's almost as if his face is translucent as he begins to speak. "Hello there! Who crosses this river? You aware that on the far side of this is Castle Herbeaumont, no? It seems that smoke has been rising from that castle over the past month or so. And, yes, according to the wind, war is upon the horizon. Yes, and the stream also tells me that cruel deeds have befell thee." And he kind of extends a bony finger out from under a wizard cloak and kind of points towards Du Noir. It seems that the stream does not lie to me. Many waters tell truth, and I am the sort of man that listens to the truth told by waters and streams. The truth told by wind in the trees and the birds circling in the skies. And as old men often do, I will offer unlooked-for advice. Perhaps you should turn back, for House Herbeumont has an unholy union, or at least that's what the deer tell me, and the beasts of the forest.
Tell me what unholy alliance they have. I am Samson of Ardennes. I am going to fight them as they attempt to kill me on my wedding day.
A lone mountain into the forest, not far beyond House Herbeumont. Witch's Leap, have you heard of it? I'll let you guys each again give me folklore or fairy lore. We're going to keep hammering away.
Oh,
Hey!
hey! Oh man, a 2 and still failed. That is rough.
Yes!
Look at that.
We got two successes, Ted
Mhm.
and Samson.
Yep.
Let me pull up here. Witch's Leap.
Yeah, you never figured we'd ever pass one.
Right? He wasn't ready.
So basically, this mountain is a big rocky kind of crest north of Herbeaumont and Cognon, and rumor has it it's the home of either a witch or a wicked fairy, who assails travelers with blood-sucking horseflies the size of falcons. These are things that seven of them could kill a horse. Huge things.
Yeah, Renier just kind of scoffs. Pfft. We have fought devils before and we have been victorious. I would not see how this would be any different.
Very well then. It is clear to me that the words of an old man, no matter how wise I am, and I am not saying I'm wise, it takes a fool to offer unlooked for advice, but such feuds as these often die very hard.
I wish to know, do you know how to defeat this witch or whatever it is that they have aligned themselves with?
Kind of walks towards you guys. And he walks towards the bridge and floats over the ruined part of the bridge. Clearly, he's a ghost of some sort. Yeah. Perhaps I do. But you would need to do me a favor.
And what is that?
I am a long way from home. Which, if you secure House Herbeumont, I will gift unto thee a relic of mine own. I would like it returned to mine homeland. Away from here, far to the west, across the sea.
Where is this home? And if you help us get rid of this witch and her evil ways, I swear to you I will return this relic to your homeland.
He kind of goes on to describe the island of Britain and a kingdom that fell long ago, and basically describes, Arthur Pendragon and kingdom in all but name.
I have heard of this land before, far off, though I am not terribly familiar with it. I will return what you desire once you have helped us with this unholy ally of House Herbeumont.
Well, and he claps his hand and rubs his hands together, and he spreads his hands apart, and in between it is a gold encased scroll. A prayer of sorts. Alas, however, it would only work if your love of God is strong enough. Here. He kind of hands it to William.
Good call.
Yeah.
But sometimes they get natural. Everybody's faith wavers at times. But I should try to not have my faith waver when it comes time to face the demons. But Zara's cause is just if they have an unholy union with this witch. Just like the stories you described for us.
He smiles and he starts to walk down towards the river. Very well, very well. I look forward to my long journey home. My spirit longs to rest to have alone. And as he steps foot inside the stream, he just melts into the stream and flows away. You can see the reflection of an old man on the stream kind of gets distorted, and disappears.
Well, I would like to say that it was odd, but I've seen other, like a demon, and somebody's face full of pus.
Let us
Well.
not talk about the buzz.
I'm more concerned that he is able to help us with this scroll to defeat these demonic allies they have. We do not need any more complications in defeating the Herbeaumonts.
Well, either way, like I said, our cause is still just. Besides, we'll make note here to go first, and before we get to the wish, and extract all those horse flies as big as falcons, he said, right?
That he did.
All right. So now you have the bridge to deal with. You can't take the army across it. You're gonna have to fix it.
Do you have
You can rush. Yeah, you do. It's going to be stewardship roles for you guys. Marshal your resources and so forth.
No.
You can rush to fix it. That's going to be a -2, or you could take some time. A couple days. Depending if you fix it or not, they're going to have more or less time to build siege weapons. So it's up to you how you role play it.
Well,
We need to get our army across, but we need to do it correctly. How much? Yeah, Samson's going to build it the right way.
Who has the highest stewardship?
I have 5.
I have 7.
7's the best.
Is that a courtly skill?
It is
Yeah,
not.
it
It
is
is a
not,
common
yeah.
skill. Should have brought my steward with me.
Right.
I'm too busy managing my manners. All right, well, here goes nothing. Wah.
Give me a 1d10.
Seven.
Okay. It takes a little time. On the first day of the construction, there was a large rain, and the guy you put in charge, despite your instructions to take your time and do it right, he didn't get the foundation right, and with the river rising, it washed it out. So you had to start again the next day. So it's going to take an extra time. So all told, it took you 2 extra days to fix the bridge. In enough shape that the whole army can cross. So I'll let you role play that, and we'll move on to the castle.
Samson kind of curses as he watches the bridge.
You guys just going to kill the dude that failed just because you're so fucking wrathful now?
I'm gonna save my anger for the enemy, not my allies. But he definitely chews his ass significantly, and especially after the rain washes it out. But he spends most of the rainy day sitting in his pavilion, sulking, about being denied yet another day's vengeance. And then eventually the bridge is completed, the repairs are completed, and the army moves out again. And his mood is not improved despite the rain subsiding.
All right, let me move your tokens. Let's see here. Herbeaumont. Is he okay?
Yes, sir.
So you march through the night, and early one morning, you crest a hill, and you look down below you, and there's a small castle. It doesn't look small in this picture. It's probably smaller than this. Of Herbeaumont. It is exactly like Dew said. It's a moat. It's a ditch, moat, curtain wall, gate tower, stronghold, and a big keep in the middle. And you see, you can hear kind of forges. You can hear the clang of iron on iron coming from within the castle as you guys kind of crest the hill. And the gate, you hear it just clang shut, and you hear horns just start to blare. And you see archers start to kind of line the walls of the castle.
Samson kind of organizes their army, having a quick reaction force in case there's any sort of sally from the gate, but otherwise sets his sergeants to the task of digging trenches and beginning to settle in for a siege.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to besiege the castle?
Yes, sir.
Yep. William, of course, would ride up with their brother and offer the opportunity to save his brother's life and surrender, and they have until he can no longer hold himself up with the noose around his neck. And of course, he would take him far enough back so the archers couldn't get him, but everybody could see him in full view.
Did you guys role play that out? What does it look like as you march it up? It's just you with him? And the other guys are probably back by the tents and stuff?
Yeah, it could be like that.
Yeah, Renier would probably be organizing the supply lines and such.
Herbeaumont! Look what I have. I have your brother, one of your dogs, fellow rat, a coward like thee. You have an opportunity to avoid bloodshed to your men, your people, and perhaps somehow come out ahead. All you need to do is surrender before your brother's legs give out from the noose around his neck. If you don't, he dies a slow death, and you still get the siege. And he'll ride back and drag his prisoner behind him.
You see a figure kind of emerge from up top near one of the parapets. It is just a wart-faced, heavy-set mass of a woman named Minga of the Leap. And she kind of calls down to you, William of Ardennes, her voice carrying with supernatural speed to your ears. Do what you will with that dog. He is a shell of a man now. I can sense that his heart has failed him. He will not be long for this world either way. Flee now, And tell your friends and family to turn face, for House Herbeumont has been cursed. And anyone who shall take this castle will be doubly so. You kind of hear buzzing, William, and this giant creature flies over the parapet past Minga and starts to head straight towards you. And you start to hear the cries of children, these same children that you burned alive in the chateau. Give me a valorous roll.
All of us, or just William?
Just William. So this big horsefly just like circles around you. It's about the size of your torso. It doesn't attack you, but it just gets close to you, and you can see that its face is just hideous, and there's like baby's eyes and teeth that are broken, and little chubby arms reaching towards you, and there's a stinger that reaches towards your neck, Williams. And then Minga, you hear her say, "Flee now, or you all shall perish."
And William, as he's staring down this giant horsefly and looks back at the big hideous lady. That your face would scare me if my friend didn't look like you not so long ago. But I will take your offer to my friends. We should talk about it. And then we'll just see what happens. For we do not want this land. We do not want the castle. We just want our revenge. We have no quarrel with you.
She disappears from the parapet.
Yeah, so William arrived back, and now he wants to read what the scroll says or whatever that he was handed. After he gets back, just to see what he has to do and such. And of course,
Can't write anything for it, but it's just a prayer. It's like written in gold gilding.
Yeah, so he would ride back to his friends and open it up and read it and tell them what the hag said. Perhaps this is the time to use the player, and he'll hand his the prisoner off to his men to keep safe. But if we're gonna do the prayer, we gotta do it before we hang this man. For if it's answered, we might not be able to hang him. Whereas he might be redeemed by the Lord.
Renier just shrugs, knowing nothing of this stuff.
Hopefully, this prayer works and sends these creatures and this woman back to the hell from which it came.
Yeah, we shall see. And William would, of course, go find a nice spot to kneel. Would anybody care to join me in this prayer? Maybe to be more powerful if there's a turn around and look at his army. If there was everybody praying.
I shall do so.
And William, of course, would order his men to kneel. His levy and his lineagemen.
Love God.
Yay.
10 glory to William.
Yes, and as he reads the prayer out loud and feels that his men are at least trying to pray, and hopefully Samson and Renier and everybody else doing the same. He's not paying attention too much, though. He's more focused on his prayer. He'll stand up and do the sign of the cross. Well, let's hope the Lord is with us.
He will surely stand with us, as anyone who stands with a demonic witch will see nothing but the backside of God as he turns it on thee.
As you finish the prayer, almost like a swarm of locusts, you see all these things kind of rising up into the air out of the castle, like making it like those clouds of all like starlings, all those birds, like swirling to and fro and then fading away into the forest in the west or the east.
No, perhaps that's the hag leaving.
If we are lucky, that is the case.
For she did say the land was cursed here. I don't know what the Herbeaumonts did to curse her, get cursed, but we shall soon find out, I assume.
I'm sure to remain in power, they were willing to sell more than just land and treasure for her help.
Yes, there is no doubt in my mind for that. And William would roll the scroll up and tuck it safe into his satchel.
Anyone who would try to kill someone, such as they did with our good friend Samson, they would do anything.
And of course, William would ride forward a little closer, but trying to stay out of the reach of archers. Again, surrender now and avoid bloodshed. Save your brother, save yourselves.
Arrows fly from the parapet, and you guys start the siege. All right. Samson, I'll let you kind of role play as a captain, what exactly you guys are doing. But if you guys look through the siege rules in the book.
I'm gonna... No. Yeah, I gotta pick up the book. We're probably gonna best attack unless we can pull a steward out of one of our manors, because it's steward and siege rolls.
Yeah, so probably for a main plot point, you can basically it goes month by month. If you look under mechanics, sieges, I have a ton of stuff. So month by month, you pick your tactic. So here's you pick a monthly tactic and a siege turn. Where's siege turn? Advanced siege turn right here. So each turn of a siege is a monthly game time. Each game month, you roll siege to determine health, and you choose a tactic: assault, blockade, treachery, or single combat. And the rolls you make kind of during that month depend on your tactic, if that makes sense. So what do you want to do in August?
What page is this on? Just so I know. I know you have handouts, so I was just curious.
Let me have to look. Okay.
You said something I didn't hear it.
158.
158?
Yep. And so for an advanced siege, if you do assault this castle, it's going to be a 2-part assault. 1 month you're going to have to take the outer walls. The second month you're going to have to take the keep. So this fortification has defense value is 1610. So basically, if you combine them, the bonus that it gets for the siege rolls is going to be 26. But for the outer walls, it's 16, and for the keep, it's 10.
I'm looking at the equipment that I can buy here real quick.
Does anybody get decent siege?
No, but I do have money.
Well, William's got a
Oh, you can make up for it with money.
8.
What's yours there, Renier?
2.
Okay, so mine is, I think, 6.
We could do single combat, William versus them. Or Samson versus them, whoever's better at sword.
The cowards, they may never come out in single combat.
I would like to blockade, but that's not going to help. What do we need to do for treachery? It doesn't say what you have to really... treachery, okay,
I
over
think
here.
it's intrigue rolls.
Ooh, I can do, so it's an intrigue roll by +1 per livre spent on bribes. The attacker may choose one group to target. The castle commander, which reduces the commander's valor in a morale test. And then a defending knight, which reduces the commander's attitude retinue in a morale test. Or common soldiers, grooms, washerwomen, reduces the commander attitude commoners in a morale test.
I mean, I'll chip in some Libre. I have plenty.
Yeah.
So here's the if you want to do siege and mercenary costs. There's the handout for that.
Yeah, I think WP's wanting to do treachery, which I'm for.
All right, treachery it is.
Yep, and I'm going to spend 6 livre.
Let me see how many I have. I'll
Let
spend.
me get the old calculator out.
I'll spend 4 Libre.
Well, only I need to do it, right?
I mean, I can just give you some.
Yeah, he can just contribute Libra.
Yeah, I'm just giving you Libre to make it better.
Okay, yeah, because I think I have intrigue of 14. Spending 6 brings it up to 20. And then you spending 4 brings it to 24 to give me a crit of 16 or higher.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and increase that by 4 more.
Yep.
All right.
So
All right,
we
we
get 28.
still got to do health. Let me bring out my dudes here.
So we crit on a 12 or higher now? Is that right?
Yes.
All right, so all right, we gotta do health for the month. So that is just a siege roll.
Go ahead, whoever's got it. It's not me.
William. He's got the slightly
All
higher.
right, so you could be like the commander of the army, but you can put like him in charge of the siege.
Yeah, I'll have him in charge of the siege. I will be in charge of any battle. And then I will be the one that's trying to get people to turn.
William's the bookish one.
My intrigue might be better. What is your
Mine's
intrigue?
14.
Wow.
Sim, fail, siege. Failure, you've got a bit of a siege belly. -5 to all skills, -1 to siege for your next health roll, so mark that. For next month, on siege roll next month, health, and -5 to all skills.
It's for everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to do I thought we were supposed to do treachery first.
Yeah, but every round, every month you have to do.
Well, it's going to matter which one goes first, though, I think, because If the treachery goes first, then he wouldn't get the -5.
Yeah, but it would take some time. The siege turn, like if you look at it, you do the health first, then the tactic.
Gotcha.
Because it would take you time to do bribe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Let's do his. Oh! Oh!
You fumbled.
Fumble.
No, that's yeah.
So, so siege health, a fumble. You're really sick. Oh no! -15 to all skills.
Oof. And check sugar. Oh wow.
Time to assault.
Okay, so I'll let you guys narrate. Trace Noir, the commander. Tell me what happens to him as you guys besiege him. I mean, maybe they've been preparing too long and just been sequestering themselves inside. But I'll let you guys tell me. William, since you're in charge of the siege, you tell me what happened.
But what did happen to him? Am I missing something?
The
He got
locust.
sick.
Oh, he got sick?
So we
He gets
have
negative
siege
15?
belly. We got siege belly, but he got super sick.
Gotcha. So yeah, the locusts from the prayer come back and turn on their former host. Maybe the hag lost control of them. Or the prayer
Eat up
were
some of their
nuts.
food or something.
Yep, kill some of their horses, eat up some of their men, whatever. Sucks their blood.
Yeah. And so, like, there's a cutscene of Trace Noir, like, in his bed. He has a, like, horrible infection in one of his legs. He's coughing and spitting. And a lot of his lieutenants and stuff start to be insubordinate and not follow commands. And, like, they start to eat the food stores and stuff like that. Oh, man. All right. And then treachery.
Yep.
Do we
So
still
we
wanna do
spent.
treachery?
I'll do treachery. I got 14 in it in intrigue, and so we spent.
8 Libra.
No, we 6, 4, and 4.
Oh yeah.
So 6, 4, and 4. That's plus 14 minus 5. But then it's a courtly skill. So hold on here. You can do math. Math is hard.
25, I think.
So it'll be plus 11.
I'm just gonna be awful on any.
Yeah. So this is
If you
11 total.
if you add this treachery to the morale test, I'm gonna have to make.
Yeah, to his valor test, right? Or let me look at the chart. I'll roll, and then I was going to say, let me look at the chart.
Morale becomes a factor when a line of defenses fall. That hasn't happened yet. Assault causes moderate or worse losses. That hasn't happened.
So that's
Successful
a crit.
intrigue.
It's a crit. We critted.
I critted on my intrigue, on my treachery.
Okay. So
he's
crit.
gonna get -20. Looks like.
Defenders roll morale this month. I want to be at -20. It's a bit.
Yeah. Who did you bribe? I guess is the question.
Who did you want to bribe? Do you want?
I would bribe. No, that doesn't make sense because it's a Herbeaumont, right? I will do a defending knight. Reduces the commander's attitude retinue in a morale test. So he has to. Well, let me look at this, make sure I'm picking the right one.
Yeah, it's just based on what he rolls against, like attitude, retinue, or commoners.
Yep.
So he has to make 3 rolls for morale at the end of the turn, right?
Yep. But the your entry you can pick one of them, one of the rolls.
Yeah, it depends on
And
who,
I did my
who you're trying to bribe, on which one he rolls against. If you do knight, it's retinue. If you do commoners, it's attitude commoners.
The easy answer is, which one was the lowest?
Right.
Yeah, right. Ooh, I guess 33% chance of picking correctly. I'm guessing his valor is high, so we're going to go ahead and do attitude commoners. We're going to go after the commoners. I mean, clearly they're probably horrified that they were working with a woman that controls locusts, so
It's going to be impossible. He's at what, negative 20?
Yep.
he will be at negative 20.
He has a 12, so...
And so kind of narratively, there's during the night secret runners or, something that is passed between the wall and whatever individual is whispering in their ears, promising gold for information. And they find that there's a horrible illness running rampant through the castle defenses, especially affecting the health of the commander. And many of the sick are wishing that this siege would be over sooner than later, as it is not they who have a quarrel with Samson and his friends.
The commoners revolt, throwing all the commander and the knights in the dungeon or simply killing them before opening the gates. Liberators.
Perfect. Work harder or smarter, not harder.
Because that's a fumble. Because I think fumbles work the opposite way
as
crits.
what I was
if
saying.
you have a negative. Yeah. It is a fumble. So if you look on the siege, this one, if you look on fumble, it's defender. Commoners revolt, throwing all commanders and knights in the dungeon.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Remove all your Libra and tell me what happens to this situation.
When one makes a deal with the devil, it rarely works out as planned. And while they thought the locusts would give them an advantage in the battle to come, it actually proved quite the opposite, as the scroll read by William, scattered the locust swarm, leaving behind nothing but disease and infection. And the commoners who called out to God for guidance, their prayers were answered, and they overthrew the dastardly and dishonorable Herbeaumonts, opening the gates to Samson, Renier, and William.
And as they open the gates, all the Herbeaumont knights are in what are the giblets? What are they called? The ones that they're hanging. The hanging cages.
Crow's cage.
Crow's cage.
Yeah, they're in those things. They're like, I'll be out of here.
Yeah, William, of course, would bring his
Excuse me.
friendly local neighborhood prisoner with him inside the castle, with bound and to the rope behind his horse. Ah, look, it's the Herbeaumont brothers, all together again.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Should we make a pyre for them, since they have consorted with the devil?
The first thing Samson will do, he will go to the commoners and the washerwomen and those that helped open the gates. He goes, thank you for all your help in opening the castle to those that are beloved by God and our kings. And for that, I will reward you greatly. And in addition to the bribery money, he's also going to hand out a large amount of money, which will settle once the game is over, the session's over, but it'll be a significant amount to them. With that settled, he turns his attention to the three knights. You thought you could kill me and eliminate a threat before it became one, but all you did was seal your own doom. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy, as I had no quarrel with you until you blamed my family for your slave revolt, and then decided to attack me on my wedding day and put in the danger my wife, Lady Rolinga, and for that you shall all hang. No, you made a deal with the devil. You need to have your souls purified through holy flame. And he turns to Renier.
Understand me. We were all deceived. It was Minga. It was Minga all along. I suspect She was behind the slave revolt. She poisoned my father's ears ere he was murdered, and thus you were blamed, dear Sir Samson. And he kind of gets on his knees inside the cage. Please, I beg mercy. Mercy for me and my brothers. If it is exile you wish for us, in his exile we will sail across the seas to the Saracens. We will go far and wide. You'll never hear from us again.
I think the mercy thing would be to give them to the church to do with them as they please.
No! No,
I'm
not Rome.
afraid I will not hear from you again, for you will be dead. Renier,
You sound
get
like
to the pyres.
what's his name?
Uh,
Mr. Evil.
yeah, Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
Dr. Evil.
He puts his pinky finger
Yeah.
to
A
the corner of his
million
mouth.
libre. Yeah.
You would not...
Rene, he has the lineagemen and others bring him down, and he has these poles erected, or one actually, and just ties them up, leaves them in their armor. Oh, this will smell like bacon, I think. They will cook nice and warm inside their armor.
a spit roast, yes.
And he looks over to William, kind of like, he wonders if he's, like, okay with this. And he's, who wishes to start the fire? You both have been offended by them?
Since they're in cahoots with the demons, I would be happy to start this fire.
He passes a torch over to William then.
Yes. And he'll go and throw the fire onto the fire. Had fun in hell. May that hag join you swiftly. For you can no longer go along and pollute anybody else with your heresy and demon worship.
As you say that, William, your hand goes down to where that scroll was before, and you notice that scroll is gone, and your hand might reflexively jerk back. I want you to add Merlin's mandible to your inventory.
Okay. Mandible.
He wants his mandible, his jawbone. He wants his jawbone returned to Britain. Burn him.
Another relic here.
You got a lot of relics. As the flames leap into the night, the commoners' last stores of ale and bacon they have, and they rejoice. They were under the boot of the Herbeaumonts for this past year.
And we can't find Minga or anything like that. She's not there.
Nope.
Yeah, and Days, of course, William would not hesitate to go looking for her with his army there, searching here and there and through the woods and everywhere.
You walk through the woods, and every now and then you hear laughing, but she eludes you.
Yeah, no signs of the witch anywhere. Me and my men searched everywhere. But she is still around. I could feel her and hear her.
We will defeat her in good time, but for now we have a castle to occupy, and we need to rid this place of this filthy corruption. We need to find ourselves an abbess or priest to come in,
Yes,
give a
perhaps
prayer and sanctify this land.
perhaps Linda would be happy to do that.
You can request her, but I will be heading back to my manor.
And perhaps through the woods as well. If not, start deforestation. Burn the witch out. Use the wood for the repairs and improvements.
This is close to your land, Samson. Do you think the Duke will give it to you, this castle?
It is quite possible. I do owe Sir Tristan my life, and I believe if this castle is granted to me, once my castle has been built, I will turn over possession to it. If he agrees to wed my young sister, Lady Gwendolyn, this will be the dowry.
Is Gwendolyn the one that has a guard?
You mean the one we rescued?
Yes and yes.
Oh, he's a lucky man.
I owe Sir Tristan my life for more than one thing. He saw the sharpened blades of the Herbeaumonts in the melee, and he realized that the goblet with the communion wine was poisoned. He also went after the knight and the assassin. He has done all of this with barely knowing me for any time at all. He is unwed, and this castle was part of the quarrel between the Bouillons and Herbeaumont, so I think it is only fair to give it to him as a dowry if he accepts my sister's hand in marriage. A bond between two great houses in Orléans.
Yes. Perhaps the Duke could see it your way? Or you see it maybe to add to his own personal estates?
It is possible. The Duke perhaps does see you as a rival now. This would be somewhat concerning since you have gained so many manners and you have so much wealth.
Phew, I do not even have that of one half of a banner at night. There is nothing to fear from me. I simply serve, and I was here to get my revenge against people who wronged me and falsely claim they are under possession of a demonic spell.
Yes. Perhaps not the Duke, but maybe one of the Counts. The Count of Orlan, of course. But I like your idea. If you need my help convincing either one of them to go along with your plan, you shall have it.
My thanks as always. I did not see me being victorious without the help of you two, Sir Renier, helping me against the Tingini Knights, and you with your love of God and the scroll working its holy magic against the locust swarm, and then for your assistance in Livra and convincing the commoners to overthrow their cursed knights and lords.
Perhaps we should canvass the local populace to return our libre?
Huh,
Good
no.
chuckles.
I will be giving them more livre for getting new food and getting out of this castle in this area.
Well, you are quite the generous man. I believe I will return home if you do not need me and my men any longer.
I do not. I will send for perhaps the Count's clergy to come here and ensure it is free of any sort of curse, and I will take residence here in the time being while my castle is constructed along the road, and I will move into there, and we will see where the Lord leads us.
Hopefully there is a good feast this winter.
Oh, I am looking forward to it. And once again, I need time to rest these weary bones, as I have taken another beating.
Yes,
Perhaps
yes.
perhaps next year we could go raiding and some more Libra from what we have spent here today.
Ah, indeed, that sounds wonderful.
Yes, and by that time I should be fully healed. Probably feel like a spring chicken again.
Indeed.
Well then, my friends, I will make my way south again.
Until we meet again, friends, and Samson holds his hand out, kind of do the forearm handshake.
Yeah, Wayman. Embrace it. Yes, until we meet again.
And as the scene ends The commoners are together in the middle of the castle with drums and a bonfire playing and chanting in French into the night sky. And we'll move to winter. All right. End the session. Do you guys want to do winter phase? You could, probably.
Let's just knock it out.
Yeah, might as well.
Knock it out.
I'm already on here, so...
Yeah.
You can stop the recording if you want, or we can just record it.
Oh, what I was going to say for handing out money to the civilians, I was reading in the book earlier, you can basically bribe your way to increase attitudes. Yes. So I'm going to drop another 10 livre on civilians to raise that by 1 point, attitude commoners. But we'll get to that during winter phase.
Aging procedure.
All right, I'm going to go take a leak real quick and get an adult beverage.
I am a young man.
This is the time of the night.
Yes, I think it's time for another adult beverage. Yes.
This is the time of the night for the adult beverage.
Let's get drunk and have winter phase.
As we are wont to do.
It's a winter feast.
Let's play another game of Paladin.
Yeah.
No.
One more.
A fun game.
One more.
Oh God, another one in me.
Encore.
I was having to do a bunch of stuff on the fly during this one. I didn't prepare very much.
It's all right. All you gotta do is find fields of battle or rooms with ladies in them. We'll take care of the rest.
Oh, dude, I was looking. There is a Castle Herbeaumont. Google it. You can see the ruins of the castle. It's kind of cool. Just the foundations are still there. It's not much of a castle, but it's kind of neat.
What about Tingly or whatever? Tickly my balls.
Oh, I didn't look at that one. The one that you guys burnt down.
I'm gonna say, is that ruins like it's supposed to be?
I don't know. Probably not.
All right, time for the adult.
I need to add that. Yeah, I'll be back.
Oh, I'm turning 24, boys. God, their fucking arms were huge. For those still watching, we're going to do winter phase next. Yay!
All right, I'm back.
I'm back.
In the saddle again.
Pulled a straight Tywin Lannister. Didn't even fight.
Nope. Just spend the gold. I mean, actually, it would more be like Daenerys Targaryen, right? Breaker of chains.
Oh, yeah.
Make the slaves revolt so that we don't have to fight them. I think a tyrant when you have just paid up for all his allies to show up and demolished it.
Burn it down. Burn it down.
Yeah. Make a song about it. Play it at weddings sometimes.
At least once.
Gotta find winter phrase. Winter phrase.
We gotta see what the harvest is like. I got a kid. I don't know her name.
I still don't have a kid.
Yeah. Scared of the females. Open up my family. Oh God, no, I got a bunch of kids. What happened? Oh yeah. That's right. Eliza. I have two
Alright,
twins.
it's up. Where's my fucking bottle opener? Don't I have one?
I forgot Renee has 3 kids.
Got myself a German beer for the
Scheinerbach.
got a Weinstefaner.
Got the Bach.
Weinstefaner, have a Weissbier.
We got to see if Rolinga gets Prego.
Yeah.
I would still be giving it to the Eliza. She's got 3 kids. There's a couple more.
How many winter phrases have we had? I'm trying to figure out how old my night is.
I just increased.
Fourth or
It'll
fifth-
be
fourth or fifth one?
770.
This was 7. I got it here.
It's 770, wasn't it?
This is 770. So in 771. Okay, are we ready to go? Because I'll tell you what the events that happen.
Walter Peck is not here, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
He went to lay some carpet.
I always wonder how these beers taste. Like if the imported beers. So I remember when I was in Europe, I went to Europe. Only time I've ever been there.
Warm.
No, I had Heineken in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you say. Did not taste like Heineken.
Yeah.
It was actually good. It was actually good.
Better.
Heineken's one of the worst.
Oh, I hate
I've ever
Heineken.
had.
I hate a Heineken, but I was like, if I was there, it's like I just gotta have some Heineken.
Yeah. No,
And
it's like having Guinness in Ireland, right?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Bo, you have to decide how much glory I get for marrying Rolinga.
How much does she have to say?
It doesn't. In the back of the book, which I need to go grab, it says the average lady has 850 glory. But let me go find it.
You just add that to it. You get it, or you get 10% of it.
You can get, no, you match it to a max of 1,000. So she would get 1,000 glory from me, and I would get whatever from her.
Oh, it is like Crusader Kings.
Exactly.
Maybe they ripped it off.
Probably. I mean, Pendragon's been around forever.
Hey man, a Crusader Kings tabletop game in the style of Charlemagne would be pretty cool.
There is a tabletop game.
No, not a fucked up one.
Oh, I don't know anything about it. Is it not any good?
I don't know. I think I read into it and it was yeah.
What's that?
I have to re-look back into it. CK3 tabletop.
There's a board game.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
the same. Board games usually don't translate.
That'd be pretty tough.
Brewed and bottled by Bayerisch Strassberger
What?
Weinstefan of Freising, Germany.
Can you smile, Bo? Are you having a stroke?
Do you smell toast?
Are you summoning demons?
Cannot speak as a Deutsch. All right. Let's see here.
Okay, so it does not list her glory.
Well, if you can only
But-
max out at 1,000, right?
Yeah, if you go back to the book, it says your average lady, like your generic lady, has 850. I'll find it here.
Yeah, but
If she's older, you would, I don't know.
But she has 5 manners.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
I'd say 1,000 because she's listed actually in the book.
yeah, that'd be a max, right? You know what I'm saying?
You guys are like getting big paladin level glory, aren't
Oh,
you?
we're not even. No, we're not. I think I'm just.
I
I will
don't know. Let me look at
be
Roland.
to almost a notable knight.
Did
Yeah,
we get
William-
glory for taking the castle?
Yeah, I added it.
You did at it.
You guys get glory for rounds of the siege.
Oh.
You could have milked it. Just had more rounds. But hang on.
We do not have a siege score to milk that.
We're too
Negative.
good.
Well, the only thing you would have to roll siege on is your health every round.
Oh,
If
you
picked-
mean the one that'll give us minus 15 to our fucking rolls?
Oh, but we didn't have stewardship either. We had to end it pretty quickly, one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Or just assaulted him.
Well, yeah. I mean, either assault or what we did. So
Money can make up for a bad assault score too.
Yeah, I was ready to blow a huge load of money, but fortunately,
Calculate glory.
Yeah, I'm about 1,000, couple hundred away from rolling.
Yeah, I should probably just give everybody 15 more glory. I'll do that right now.
Where is the
Just
list
delete.
that tells you what you are for however glory you are? Compute glory?
yeah, I'll find it for you. Hold on.
15 more glory added.
That is probably one of the best micros ever. Micros. Same thing, right?
What the glory add?
Yeah. That and the money thing for D&D.
It's the same macro,
Is it?
pretty much.
That's pretty cool.
just chat attribute set.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think that Cha-Ching would be apt for this setting.
So you have to get above 4,000 glory to become a famous knight. So right now I am a notable knight. That's page 84.
Yep, I'm notable as well.
Yeah, notable.
Man, that's
Should look at that.
pretty big gap.
Yeah, and they got some like sample glory, like 100 glory is like killing a panther, a champion of a small tournament, which William probably would have been. Critical success in a large battle.
Like they're going to be like the biggest historical battles and stuff. Like you remember like the very first session how you guys got like blunt hundreds,
Mhm.
I did
stuff like that happen. It'll be racked up. Like if you get a chance to like come to Charlemagne's aid and stuff like that.
Alright. Let's do some rolling.
Didn't even get a chance to do a real assault on the castle. Maybe someday.
Someday.
Yeah, in his downtime, William would, of course, have his steward write letters to Gislinda.
Giselinda, but Gislinda.
Dearest Gislinda.
Let me bring up winter phase here.
I haven't done it yet, but I'll stat out Rolinga since, she's going to have to start rolling on this aging table.
Bo might already have stats for her.
So
There's some stats for her created already. Bo and the book.
Yeah, some are in there. And the other ones you can roll for if you want. All right. Solo adventure, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't need to do that. Aging.
Nobody has to roll it up.
Rolinga does. I can roll for her. I'll roll
Dies the
1d20
first
for
year. Wow, that would be
10-1.
great.
Yeah.
How old is Eliza, by the way, Bo?
Who's Eliza?
My baby mama.
She loses 1 attribute. Now we roll to see what
No.
roll d6.
So many details.
She loses, and another appearance, another harsh year.
It's a little fatter.
Well, that's because I'm about to fucking knock that shit up. All right, that's all for La Rolinga.
I'll just make her my age.
Eliza. Let's see here. Eliza the maid? Is that who you were hooked up with?
Yeah.
She looks pretty young.
She
I
looks-
don't have an age for her. She looks like 18.
It's fine. She can be 18.
Just say she's 18.
She's got 3 kids by 18. That's
Do you want me to give you? I'll give you access to her sheet.
sure.
sounds about
There
right.
you go. There you go.
So she was born in 52.
Susanna of the Fields, I think we rolled. She's 20, so she was born in 747. She's 20 when old Samson put the seed in her.
Evil inside you.
Okay. Poor Rolinga. How old is she?
Rolinga, she's in her mid-30s.
All right. What are we on?
171, okay? I'm just going to read the events that happened, though, this
Yeah,
year.
Rolinga's 35.
So Himmeltrude, if you guys remember, that's the concubine that gave birth to the Pepin the Hunchback.
Mm-hmm.
Himmeltrude is banished to a nunnery, and Pepin the Hunchback is given to the care of the cooks and dishwashers of the royal court. Charlemagne repudiates Desideria and marries the young princess Hildegard of Swabia, aged 13.
Nice.
So less than a year he was married. He just got rid of her and married a 13-year-old.
Trouble in Italy.
This probably will come to you during RP the next time. But while out hunting, Carloman accidentally kills Ogier's son. Ogier explodes on both Charlemagne and Carloman, killing Carloman with a dagger, and then fleeing into the woods. Roland challenges Oliver to a duel over Oliver's sister, Aude. This is the one that, he said he was in love with Oliver's sister. They nearly kill each other until an angel intervenes and Roland is betrothed.
So King Carloman is killed in the off-season.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Well, that was short-lived.
It's like a year or two, I think. A couple of years. Makes you wonder if it's really honey accident.
He got
Makes you wonder
paid to do it.
Robert Barath. I meant more if they took a page out of history from Robert Baratheon.
Damn right.
All right. Aging. Nobody needs to age. So we're at 5 management.
What's the harvest?
For this year. future.
Man. Samson's gonna get a lot of do-re-mi on this.
Yes, sir. But gotta spend money to make money.
And stewardship +0, normal harvest.
It's +1 because we're in phase 1.
This is just a harvest roll, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the dude? Entourage, yeah.
How many manners do you guys have now?
I have 6.
I have 2.
You have 2 in a castle.
I technically have a castle, but we've never established if that generates money or if it generates money to pay for itself, its maintenance, which would kind of make sense too.
Yeah, I would just say that. But you're going to give that castle to Tristan, right?
Well, so my plan is, and we can do this in RP like in the beginning next year, I'm going to stay in Castle Herbeaumont until my castle is built, and then I will give that as the dowry.
You're building one like down here near the crossroads, right?
Yeah, basically my plan, I received permission to build a castle right at that intersection.
Now you don't have to keep going back to Verdun.
Exactly.
Looks like all successes.
You guys have increased. You get modifiers if your add 2 commoners is over 16.
That's why I'm spending money on retinue and commoners to get that score pumped up. It's going to take a while, though.
Let's say what? Say that again?
So every year, if you spend 10 livres on, say, retinue or commoners, you increase the standing by them by 1. Once you get to 16 or higher, you get +5 on your stewardship rolls.
Yeah.
So you can spend 20 Libre and increase them each by 1 every year.
Yes.
10.
Rich. A lot of money.
Rich.
Yeah. He'd do this. William would definitely do that to get his bonuses up.
All right, is everybody done with that?
Yep.
Yep, we all succeeded.
Maintenance.
I'm superlative as always.
Ordinary right here. I have to roll for the thing, though.
Yeah, I'm William keep ordinary as well.
Where is that thing? You gotta roll something first and then something after.
You gotta roll.
So if you can do
He
more,
needs to be a superlative with Rolinga to get her pregnant.
yeah, pretty much. You need to roll temperate. Okay. If a player doesn't want to, he should roll temperate.
Yeah.
On a failure, he must roll indulgent. If he succeeds, he must increase his maintenance.
Nope, I'm good.
I'm good. Okay.
There you go. Don't have to.
So... yeah. So I get 7 Libre, right?
You get 6 per
Per
manor.
manor.
Yep. I have 2 manners, that's 12 minus 5.
And then
Oh, I have a girl I have to take care of, though.
Yeah, yours is -4.5 because you have 2 for your knight and squire, and then 2 for horses,
Yeah.
and then you're unmarried,
So it doesn't matter.
so you spend 1 because for your steward, so that leaves you 1 profit, but you have to spend half on your hoe.
Okay.
So you'd get what, 6.5 profit?
Yeah. How much is Denari to...
240.
So 120. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm done with maintenance then. I want to see how much you make. You have how many manners? 5?
Me, I have 6.
6.
I got 36 livre,
Jeez.
36 glory from having them, because you get 1 glory per livre generated. And then I lead a superlative lifestyle, so that's minus 13.
When you have 6 manners, you can do a superlative. That's not a...
Yeah,
Right.
you don't have to worry about it.
I'm probably gonna buy like a new weapon or something.
I always thought this game, like, you guys would just die quickly and just...
It hasn't been that way. I feel like coming up though, somebody's gonna die. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Yeah.
supposed to be like a joust every May. So every time Renier feels like getting
Yeah.
frog,
I won't joust that guy.
You guys are all matched up with ladies now. It's nice.
How many manners does Ermeline have? That's a question. I don't even know.
2 or
She
I think
has any.
2. Let me look.
what is it under?
I'm gonna have like 10 kids.
Lady Ermeline has 3 domain manors near Amblev. Yeah, basically you gotta
Where's that?
wonder if I'm gonna look and tell you in a minute. You're
House
just gonna have to worry that all your kids aren't yours.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's really a CK3 thing when it turns out all your kids are bastards of some other dude.
I'll just have to go on a killing spree. Don't worry, I have Filbert. Filbert's my next character. My son, my bastard son, Filbert.
I thought you guys should have Artard.
Well, I do. I have him all rolled up. He can. His name can be changed to whatever.
He's gonna
my next
he's gonna
character
have
is.
he's gonna have to be your go-to until your son comes of age.
Yeah, maybe. Unless
Yeah,
I make
so-
it.
At this rate, playing this game will be going for like 3 more years of real life.
Yeah. Linda, she has the Castle Laveau and 2 Aladile, is that how you pronounce it, manors.
It might not. I mean, I didn't put all the manners on this map. Let's look at the old ones.
That's what I was doing.
Let's look at the lame map. The one the game creators made.
Yeah, this is really bad.
I'm zoomed way in.
Where is it?
I'm looking.
What is it?
Laveau
called?
Castle.
You never got Bertrade the housemaid pregnant, did you?
Who, me?
Who has Bertrade?
Oh,
She
I
a
do.
slave?
She's my slave. I never bang her.
And Susanna of the Fields is in Verdun, right?
Yeah, she's staying down in Verdun while I'm up in Arlone.
I'm gonna put your ladies on this map too. I just imagine the cold stares between Susanna, who's kind of hot, and Roland.
Yeah,
Especially
oh yeah.
as she gets uglier and uglier.
Yeah, she took another. So Laveau Castle, by the way, is southwest of Dinant and due west almost of Bastogne and St. Hubert. If you're wondering
west
where
of-
Laveau Castle is, which is what Linda has, in addition to a couple of manors.
What does that say?
I don't see it. I don't even see it.
Go northwest of that
I see Louis
Northeast.
Saint Denis.
Go north and then west of that. See Welland?
Yeah, here's one.
Fuma.
Right above that is Laveau St. Anne. I think that's the castle that What's-Her-Nuts, Jiz Linda has. All right, back to finding Amblave.
Is that a manor?
That is...
How do you spell Amblave?
That's where Esmeralda or whatever.
All right, here it is. Here it is. Amblave. There's 6 entries to it in the thing. Cologne to Amblave.
Where'd you see the...
On the road from... It's on the road from Bastogne to Cologne. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Right here.
Oh, what?
It's a royal manor.
Well, then how does it say that she has it?
No. Oh, yeah.
Royal
Lady?
manor is what the key says.
It says she has 3 manors near Amblave. So it can be wherever the hell you want.
It's Amblave. How dare you? Okay, cool. Let's see.
Where is Gislinda's castle at? Where's the Castle Laveau or whatever?
Gislinda? Over to the left.
And it's over to the left, west.
Gislinda's here.
Yeah, go along the road between Nantes.
Laveau. Laveau.
Laveau.
Laveau Saint-Anne.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for my NPC survivals. It's all 0, so I got 3 kids.
You do kids, and I'll get my kids. They're all fine. I add 2 to all of my childbirth, or all my child survival is +1. So let me roll 3d20.
A couple of them are probably child too. They get +1s.
Yeah. Actually, they're all infants. Next year, what's his name will be 3, the oldest. Yep, they're all fine.
Oh, with that 20, one of them grows a beard.
Yeah, right? That's the youngest one.
Should we see if Rolinga got pregnant?
We'll get to that. Don't worry.
All right.
We got to roll for our horses.
Oh yeah.
So crazy.
2 for one of my roundsies is ill. I'm never gonna use it, so who cares? Oh, it gets
Just put it down.
Mine are all fine.
Use food.
Sim only has to roll for horses because he's, virgin.
Yep. Then we get a +1 still, right? They're still young.
Yeah.
What was I supposed to
All right, everybody's fine for horses.
Yeah, but Sim gets girl's name.
What? What's that?
Just Linda.
You can try and marry her. Not yet. He's got to earn it.
Oh, she's already in love with him. It's just a matter
Starting
of
to fall in love.
I gave her my roses.
I still don't have the +5 in the pregnant modifier from the well, right?
You gotta do personal.
I think
it was a year, I think.
We've done a year since then.
And I had twins with the well, so.
Yeah, you're right. You did.
Yeah, the well, gotta be twins. How many? You have the most kids, right?
He's tied with me.
I think we both had twins, didn't we?
Yeah, I did not need a magical well to have twins, but you did. Yeah, I have Magnus, who was born in the first year of the game, or the first winter phase. And then the next winter phase, I had twins.
Okay, I'm marking down that my round C3 gets a -5 next year.
Damn.
Alright, personal event. I'll roll. Chased. Oh, God.
Someone's trying to bang you. Roll chase.
So I roll chase. I gotta roll chase. Yeah.
Is this the maid? The slave maid?
Yeah.
She falls in love with me after she's got Stockholm syndrome. Okay. Where's chased? No. Fail on
Unknown.
chase.
Unknown to anyone, you conceived a bastard child. Roll on the father class table to know the rank of the lady, or your slave. For her age, roll 1d20 plus 14. The child will be born next year.
Okay, so where is the father class table?
That's way in the beginning. Okay, roll 1d20. I'll tell you what you get. Bet low is good.
It's pretty low.
Vassal Knight.
Pretty good.
So you knocked up the wife of a vassal knight.
Maybe,
I mean, technically she could be single, but it just says to know the rank of the lady.
Yeah,
Well, it's
maybe
the father
maybe it
class
was one of the
table, right?
Herbeaumont's widows.
You got a little too literal, Renier Legree.
Exactly.
She was running up.
Let's see the age, and we'll see.
What is it?
Roll
1D. Okay.
1d20 plus 14. Get a 1, you sicko.
That's the only reason they put that plus 14 in there.
Yeah. Whoa!
Whoa, old.
32.
You banged their mom.
Yeah, so
32.
I think it's one of dudes. I think it's one of the knights'
Oh,
wives.
No, remember? The slave revolt killed the father of the 3 sons, so you banged the widow. You banged the widow, bro. You're gross.
No, she wouldn't be that old. She wouldn't be that young. She wouldn't be that young.
No, she'd be older.
I guess
She
how
is-
old are the knights? If they're in their 20s, then yeah, no.
It's the witch. She came as a young lass.
Ugh.
the big buxom witch.
No. No. All right. Well, I got my family echo up, so that we add another child. Give me a name.
Name? Frankish name generator?
Yeah, give me one for the kid.
You got to
and
find out if it's a girl or boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here, let me roll the. Hold on. Jesus. Okay. Which one's which? Odd is girl.
Yes.
Boy.
Boy,
Boy.
how about Drogon?
Oh, I like it. And he is going to be
Drogon.
771.
Yep.
And Mother of Drogon. Give me a name for her.
Female?
Yeah. She's 32.
Adelheid. Adelhaid.
EL what?
A-D. Adelheid.
Maybe being the oldest sister.
Haid.
Okay. And she's 32, so it's... So that would be 40. She would be born in 39.
Funny, I think all these people are old and they're like way younger than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. It could be the oldest sibling of the Herbeaumont. It was like a widowed sister. And after she watched her 3 brothers die, you promptly...
Put evil inside her.
Yeah. You
Hey.
sheathed your sword when the battle was
What
over.
can I
Wink,
do?
wink.
What can I do?
Urban don't care.
Drogon.
Yeah, somebody told her while she had 2 fucking dicks inside her, and she's like, whatever.
All right, you guys roll yours.
All right, here we go. I'll go.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
We'll just bleep that part out. 4, generous.
All right. Roll it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, fail.
Generous failure. You claimed too much glory for yourself at court. Check selfish.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Maybe you like overplayed your role in the siege.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, you gave control of the siege over to William. You said, I did it all. It was me.
I blamed him for the siege belly when it was really me. I was drunk and took a shit in the oats as a joke.
William, your turn. Roll. Only D20 that I like. 11. Okay, here you go.
Trusting. Roll. Trusting.
You can do it.
Oh boy. I gotta have him selected.
Fail fumble.
Your wild accusations anger your lord.
Ooh.
His standing is lowered by 1 point.
Oh,
Bad
love
attitude.
Lord.
Attitude.
Man, that drops me out of favor by down to 19.
Are you serious? That's funny.
Oh, God, that sucks.
How dare
All
you.
right.
So what did you say to him? What did you say to Duke Thierry?
Oh man. That's a good question. I'd
Why
have to
didn't
come
you
back.
help us with the Herbeaumont, you dick?
That's it right there. Yeah, he would have, he would,
You knew he did it. You did nothing.
he would actually talk to him and did I
If you're standing still 19, it's like, you can handle it. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, fine. We'll just drink beer.
sees my point, You're just standing, kill me in the streets and you don't even help.
All right, that's it for personal events.
Yep.
Unless Sim's doing a random marriage, I think childbirth is next.
I think he's focused on Jiz Linda.
Yep.
Focus on just Linda. You want to see who's available.
He gonna do his role to try to get that +1 just in case something bad happens, right?
Yep. You got to get your. Gosh, what role was it?
Well, I'm trying to courtesy roll.
Yeah, that's it. Courtesy.
I haven't passed one yet.
No, you haven't. Make that 3.
The curse continues.
Wait, is Kersey Courtly?
Oh yeah, +3. I passed it.
Passed it.
My man.
Yeah, don't say I never did nothing nice for you.
So I do get a +1, finally. Because he's not looking to get married. He has his eyes set, but he's making sure his odds are good.
What's your bonus is up to by now? Nothing?
For the marriage table, it would be
He's
21.
failed. He's failed so much.
21.
He gets no. You get +1 right now.
Yeah, that'd be the max. Be 21.
Yeah.
You want to roll and see who's...
He only gets to roll once.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I can
yeah.
roll for fun. Let's see what I would get.
Yeah. See
No,
what you
no.
get. You're gonna get a dumpster roll. Don't worry.
Usually.
You want to do it for fun?
Yeah. Yeah, just for shits and giggles.
All right, this does not count.
Does not count.
You married the daughter of an esquire. You fucking loser. Oh wait, you got a
Household
+1,
knight.
didn't you?
Yeah.
You got a +1. You got a
Daughter
household.
of
Knight.
Household Knight.
That's
Yeah.
even more. That's just as pathetic.
1d6 of the dowry and 50 glory, though.
Ooh.
That's
Big
nothing
Lord.
compared to Rolinga's
Rolinga.
1,000.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure any of the NPCs would be 1,000, so yeah, it wouldn't pale in comparison. Any of them really would.
This
Now we're
table
to
is for
childbirth.
people who like can't role play. They're like, I don't want to role play talking to a girl.
Yeah. Go ahead, Raz.
They don't have a GM that writes smut poems.
That's right.
I mean, that got me thick in real life.
Fine, sword in me.
Who's rolling? Me or
For
you?
Childbirth.
childbirth, yeah. You roll first.
All right.
Wait, who do you knock up? Oh, is this for your...
This would be I already got one, so it'd be Eliza, the main.
Okay.
Yep.
You got yourself a healthy child. All right, now what penalty did I get for Rolinga being older? -2.
I have to look it up. I don't know.
I get +2 for superlative. You can tell me.
Age.
She's 35.
Look.
Is that a table in the survival area?
I don't know. Is that age or child's birth? But
It doesn't list anywhere what the penalty for age and birth is.
We talked about this.
We
So
did, but you went
how old is she?
somewhere. She's 35. You went somewhere and looked up. And you decided.
No,
it was,
I went somewhere and looked up like the fertility drop off after 30.
Yeah.
Let me do it again. It's really easy to find. Because I remember doing this with my wife.
You said -1 or 2. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's not that bad actually. There you go. After 30, chances
Oh.
increases gradually.
Another stump.
Yep.
Lots of attention for your manners.
They're all bastards. I've only got 5 sons.
When you die,
Or
when
no,
you get
5
ready,
kids. Huh?
when you're on your deathbed,
It's a -2.
plead the
All
legitimate.
right, so +2 -2 evens out. We'll roll 1d20. No birth.
Give me a name generator for male, please.
You know?
Yep.
That would be Carloman. Carloman is one of
You
them.
named him Carloman in honor of your dead king.
There you go.
How sweet.
Carloman?
Mhm.
That's funny because like on this one, Turpin, Carloman came up.
So I have 2 half brothers born in the same year to different women. I am fucking a nice dad.
Getting around. Family event?
Yep. I'll give
Let's
it a
go first.
I'll try.
Dead.
Bastard child. Someone produced a bastard child. I guess we can roll and see who did it.
Didn't you roll a 7?
I rolled an 11.
I see.
The 7 was to see if I had a kid,
Oh,
which I did
yeah,
not.
yeah. Bastard child. Who had like?
Maybe
Could
your
be my
brother.
sister or brother. Sibling of parent.
It was a sister you're going to marry off to Tristan.
Well, fortunately,
Yeah.
that didn't happen.
This is just
Sibling of parent. I got
cousin?
2 uncles. So one of them had a bastard.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Nothing
uncle had a bastard.
9 and 10.
Glorious marriage. Ooh, a gain honor. That is a nice one. I'll take that.
So who rolled 9? Sim?
Yep.
Failed marriage. Someone was divorced or repudiated or refused an arranged marriage. If you challenge the abusive knight, see solo scenarios, you gain checks in love family and standing family.
Yeah, he would definitely challenge. See who it was.
Where's this? Oh, family member there.
An abusive night.
D8.
See
One of
solo
my-
solo
oh!
scenarios.
My sister got married. A glorious marriage.
Oh, your frail sister.
Makes sense.
One of my distant cousins.
That could be something to do for next time.
Did you put your checks on there, Sim?
Not yet.
My sister got married. somebody much higher.
Which one?
Merwig.
Theolinda?
Merwig.
Merwig?
Theolinda wouldn't get married.
She's a member of the church. It's going to
Yeah,
be
just
Merwig.
write all this stuff down because I can't remember all this shit.
I'm writing it down. Don't worry.
Merwig.
Merwig
Yeah,
got married.
I like Merwig.
And then good old
Right, next.
Sim's got to duel someone.
Hopefully someone worthy.
So where's that solo scenario? Okay, so I'm gonna go for that solo scenario and see what that means.
It's probably the solo adventure.
Does he have to duel him?
Probably,
Go to chapter 19 adventures.
yeah.
This is where it mentions solo scenario, and then abusive knight is what that references.
Do you want to challenge somebody just to quick combat?
Yeah, he would challenge the abusive knight for sure.
You're getting some good stuff out of it, right?
Yeah.
Or he
Because
dies.
Or I
You're
die.
because you're getting checks in both love family and attitude family.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yep. Roll me a d20 then.
Yeah, distant cousin comes and pleads her case. So I take off and do haste to make things right.
A poor knight. Fight a poor knight.
Sounds good to me.
Those poor knights. They're always prone to drinking abuse. There you go. Poor knight. All right, he's gonna be 24. All right, can you roll me off the stats for that dude?
Got it. Find it. Enemy knights early.
Yep.
16, 14.
So sword 16,
Yeah.
lance 14.
5d6 damage. 6 armor with the shield.
Ooh, that's not very good. Horse damage.
46 around C.
I'm guessing. All right, here he is. Let me find his name. His name is Fardulf.
Fardulf. Would William get a chance to impassion himself for family, I guess?
If you'd like to do that.
This is how you die in the credits of the
Yeah.
phase.
This is the mid-credit scene.
I got it, so I get a +5. Right? Is it a +5?
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep.
So it's on foot, swords and shields, and your sister comes to you with a black eye. You call this bastard out. What does it look like?
Yeah, William would approach. Ah! The coward! Don't you know whose sister you will fight beating on? I've come to claim vengeance for her and for my family.
This little bitch was a horrible lay. I thought your father would come. Is he dead or still laying in bed, bedridden, full of pox?
Well, unlike you, he doesn't have the chance to get pox. He is not around. He disappeared in battle. Glorious battle, unlike you.
Boy, we have to die, William of Ardennes. En garde! And he charges you.
This guy's a speech impediment.
I'm drunk.
The Wine Stefaner Hef of Ice beer.
Man, here comes my low rolls now. Here they are. Behold.
7?
Yep.
All right.
I'm telling you, this is where you die.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Roll damage. Ooh. 15. He takes what, 11?
Yeah, if he's armored up.
Yep. And his, let me see what his
Shield will take one too.
knockdown.
Yeah,
Yep.
William. William being William, to give him a chance to yield. Do you
Let's see if
yield?
he let's see if he gets knocked down.
If he falls, he'll give it a chance. If not,
Nope.
ooh, still standing.
Oh, he does fall.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You failed. Yeah. Do you surrender, or do you need to take more of a beating?
Sorry, your sister's a lovely lay.
William would kind of smile and... so I take that means you surrender. You won't be seeing my sister again, and if I see you again, you shall die. And he'll give him a swift kick to not render him unconscious, to give him something to remember him by. In the face.
Slinks away. That's a combat system I like. Quick and easy. All right, I'll give you 5 glory for that.
Yes, more glory.
All right. So
I
that
get
family
glory for
events?
siring children.
No. That's fun work.
I use my lance. Can I check it?
Hmm.
Yeah, you should lance in a tournament.
I know it's checked already.
All right, up to experience. Looks like number 7, right?
Traits first. Who wants to go?
Oh, let's see what I got checked.
Nope.
Yeah, I gotta go to this here. Chased. Yeah, I get a chased.
I got a lustful. Oh, nope.
No, it goes up.
It goes up.
Higher.
How's that go up?
Higher.
Oh, yeah,
Higher.
duh. Hello. Hello, you're...
More vengeful now.
Makes sense.
Well, let me check myself.
Man, none of mine.
So you guys are going to be like real famous, but like your stats are not going to fit any of like the
Any of the things.
like in the paragons. No,
Nope.
no, I can't believe that. I cannot believe that.
Oh, there we go. That's appropriate. And one more. Reckless. Ooh, more reckless, too.
Nope, I'm not. That peeling off saved me.
I'm also reckless. I got a 12. Passions, I have nothing checked. And you, attitudes
Nope.
either.
No more love Charlemagne for me.
Oh, I guess I impassion myself. That should be checked.
Oh, you got one.
There you go.
I love God more. Thanks to that Merlin poem, prayer. I should have one for honor because I used honor to impassion.
You have to go. You have to go to Britain at some point. Make a journey, man,
Oh, he plans on it.
or he'll haunt you.
He plans on it. He's hoping Merlin doesn't mind waiting a little bit, but he plans on going to Britain.
Kill the witch and then on to England.
I gotta get a hold of Ermeline somehow.
You land in England, they kill you all.
Yeah.
Right.
Britons just kill us.
I don't travel without my army.
Weird skills.
Yep. I am.
Glory, there you go.
Yay.
Yay. Man, look at that. Recognize.
That's all I got.
You didn't get a successful sword?
Oh, I'm in that part. Yeah, I'm talking about the common and core. Like,
Oh, I'm done with common.
Nothing with courtesy.
I didn't use my spear. Oh no, I did.
Yeah, you did.
You did. You did.
Yeah. Today I did. Last session.
Oh, look at that intrigue.
Sim did gaming because you guys were betting, right?
Yep.
Yep. Now I'm on the bad combat stuff.
I only have one combat marked.
There you go. The lance goes up.
Hey!
Yep.
Your lance is bad to begin with.
Yep. It's not good.
Once the sword goes.
My stuff improved on the battle stuff.
Oh, sword 16. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So we get glory for everything that's what, 16 and higher?
Okay, so I'll read Passive Glory. I turn to this. Okay, so you get, for Passive Glory, 1 glory per livre generated by your manners.
Did that.
You get glory for rich or superlative lifestyle, which neither of you did. You get glory for luxury spending, which has no direct benefit. So if you spent 1 livre on fancy goods, for example, you get 1 glory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after that, 1 second here. Other passive glory. Here's a good question. Castles grant 1 glory per DV. So the castle I'm holding, the castle Sim's holding. Do we get glory for that?
I don't know what my
So-
defense value would be.
Well, I mean, Bo said what the defensive value of the other one was.
Yeah. Dude, the of yours, the big castle was 26.
Yeah, 26, 16, and
Total.
10.
Yeah, I don't know what the.
I will tell you what that one is. It's a tower keep. Hang on a second. So that one is a isolated watchtower DV10.
10 glory, yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's this handout. When I hit show the players, does that pop it up for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah, I see it.
What's the glory for skills?
It's traits and passions. I think it's you get 1 glory per number over 16.
No, it's so you get the number amount. So I have sword 16 now. I get 16 glory for it, and it's all where'd it go? Notable statistics. So that's attribute, skill, trait, passion, or attitude. So attribute counts as well. So for example, I have size 18, so that's 18 glory.
48 additional for me.
Don't forget to check your traits.
Yeah, I don't have anything at 16.
No valorous.
It's 14. Oh, it's 13.
And doesn't Sim have Merlin's jawbone? So if it has a enchantment or ability, he gets like 5 glory for it. Possessing enchanted items or horses.
Yeah, get the bow, whatever, it's enchanted.
Let's say that does. Let's say that the jawbone can give you advice from time
Every
to
once in a
time.
while.
It just starts talking.
It's like
Starts
the
wagging
floating
the jaw.
skull from Planescape. I think I'm done with everything. Unless there's other passive glory.
Nope, that's it.
None of us are an ideal knight of any kind.
The next page is some bad art. There in this one.
So then after that, we have training and practice.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should make my sword better, but kind of worthless at this point. Trade skills up to 15. What is industry? Like merchant stuff?
Yeah, don't do that. Have your wife do. When your wife does it, if you ever roll up your wife's stats, they get quite an amount in industry. And I don't think you can train it up from 0. Hire someone to do it for
I
you.
wouldn't go and do it anyway. I was just curious. You know what? Maybe I'll just do attribute.
Maybe we should be paying more attention to industry. Yeah.
We all know what Samson's doing. He's doing size yet again because he can still do it.
Getting jacked.
He's getting up there. I think he can do it one more year after this, and then it's until 21.
What is damage? Like size and strength divided by 5 or something like that?
It's divided by 6, but it rounds up.
26 divided by 6. Okay. It's going to be hard to get to 6. Gotta get to 32.
William, you're doing 66 damage, eh?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I am too.
Not me.
How much damage are you doing?
5.
What a pussy.
Yeah. I don't know. That's seems like not a good use of my shit.
William's 25.
Yep. Blessed year of 25.
So we're going to get size by 1, and I get 1 point for my glory advancement. So we'll take con up again.
Okay, I'm done. I buy some stuff.
Compute glory, we already did that, right?
Yeah.
Glory bonus, we already did that.
Yep.
Nobody went over 1,000-point threshold.
I did.
He did, yeah.
I used it on to raise my con.
Are we done?
Yeah, you have 4,000?
I have 3,900 something. Or 3,900 roughly.
3,900. Damn.
Marion
3,871.
Rolenga.
Yeah, that's right. Shit, when I get married, that put me up over.
You gotta get married first, dog.
Yeah.
All right.